Welcome back to Monday Madness here at Kingdom of Nerds. My God, it feels great to be back on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. Just something weird about Tuesdays for me.
I'd rather be a Tuesday because I'm trying to watch Monday Night Raw. Gosh darn it!
Oh, we're gonna call it Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah, Taco Tuesdays, baby.
Taco
Taco
Tuesdays are
Tuesday.
wonderful. I love Taco
I think
Tuesdays.
that term has been trademarked by
Everybody.
Everyone. Well, we could call it tumultuous.
I'm trying to watch
Tuesdays?
it too, DL. I'm trying to watch it too. I'm trying to watch Cody's promo, but I turned this on. I'll catch the replay of it.
Yeah.
So what you guys been up to?
Working and then home working. if I'm not working my job, I'm working in the yard. It's gardening season. It's busy.
We just had snow today, even though it was like 65 like day before yesterday.
Oh, I know. It dropped down to the 30s here, and it was almost 80 2 days ago.
80? What the fuck?
Yeah.
80. What the?
Yeah, it got up to about 78.
I had the AC on in my car 2 days ago. Today I ran the heat.
Yeah.
Freaking sleet. I saw sleet yesterday. I'm like, what's going on?
good old spring. Good old spring. I love it.
It was. We got hail yesterday, which is awesome.
Oh Lord.
Love isn't the only thing that's in the air.
Tonight's flavor
In
will
kind
be
of weather.
white pineapple. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens.
White pineapple.
I'm drinking pineapple peach flavored water.
Ooh, what?
Yes.
Sparkling.
Whoop.
I'm drinking detox tea. So
It's like
Water. Drink water.
I drink
Zero,
that too,
zero
DL.
sugar.
I drink that too, but I
I'm drinking
can't.
ice water in a cooler.
See, Brian knows what it is.
Water.
You got a cooler,
Water's
man?
for peasants.
Water
You gotta have
is,
flavor or sparkling.
water
That,
is the nectar.
that means you are addicted to sugar, my friend.
Yep.
Water is the nectar of
Pretty
life.
much, I am.
Daryl, what's up, baby? Anyway, I don't like to get high on camera, so I'm gonna get high. Turn my camera off for a minute, but I'll be back. I'll be
That's
right
usually
here.
what I do. I go like
That's
this.
fine.
I go like this. And then I have to be part of the show. And then I'm like, hey.
I just don't know
Oh.
if anyone's watching. You know,
Well.
anyone young. I don't want to promote that kind of shit. You know.
Well, we are going to talk about Rebel Moon, so you probably should get high first. Make it
Ah.
tolerable.
Oh, there's a new trailer, right?
Yeah.
I don't,
You mean
I don't
Make
even-
it tolerable.
guys. I don't even call it Rebel Moon. I call it
the
Rebel Puke.
director cut.
Rebel Puke Volume 2, man.
The PG-13. 'cause
Jeez.
And I love
Wars.
Zack.
Horrible.
I love Zack Snyder's, but I love Zack Snyder, but when a movie's bad, a movie's bad. If that Crow trailer would have sucked, I would have said so. A lot of people don't like it. I love it.
Of course, I say that as I sit here and hold these. But
Oh, nice.
nice.
Hey, Darryl Taylor. In the future, I'll probably start a members stream like Max does, but less chaotic. But for now, just the panel. Let's start
Daryl's
with a
very
little-
chill. Daryl's very chill and quiet. Also, he's black, so if you don't let him on, you're being racist. I'm just saying.
I'm already racist. We're gonna start with some little pickups.
I got pickups today. Yeah.
I did a couple of claim sales with vintage comics and toys. Phil, great guy.
Oh,
And I went to a con this weekend, Collectors Con. It was a great con. They had wrestlers there. I didn't recognize them, but they were there. They had a ring set up. I should have took video. I know.
Man.
But you know, their handlers you weren't allowed to take pictures and videos
no, because
unless you paid for them.
That's
So
the point.
let's start with
All
some
I
of these
know is
pickups.
I was watching your short, and you showed everything cool on that table of Sticks Boys, but you glossed right over the GI Joe shit, and that's the shit I really wanted to see. And I'm like, wow, this dude's gonna go over the one thing I want to see and not even call. Those things
There
were
you go.
cool.
You want to stare at a GI Joe? There, you can stare at some GI Joe. There you go.
Yeah, I got some 6-inch ones. But
They
my
didn't
old-
sell actually. Nobody bought them.
I would have bought them.
Oh crap! I forgot the toys in my
The-
car.
The crappy Cobra Commander.
late for that.
Right there.
No,
Right,
I liked. That was the third gen Cobra Commander. I liked him a lot. So you're a GI Joe guy. I like that, Joe. I like it.
Those were mine when I was little. I still have them.
Forgotten Realm.
Realms #1 newsstand. I figure I'll pick them up. Somebody will make it into a movie or something at some point. I got Elf Quest #1. This was already optioned. Got it for like $4, which is awesome.
Of course.
Dragon Lance, #1.
I got to be honest. I'm still shocked that those Dragonlance novels have not been turned into movies. That's another Lord of the Rings. No joke.
A giant size Spider Gwen,
That's cool.
#1. This is the Betsy Cola variant,
That's
right?
the one. Oh, you got the one where they're taking the selfie. That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
Like a couple streams ago. That was my favorite cover.
Yeah, I like Betsy.
And whatever you guys were doing the other night, I could not tell if that was AI art or airbrushed, but that Batgirl, it wasn't Batgirl. It was Bruce. It was Black Widow, but it was like an early version of Black Widow.
No, that was
That was the
a Golden Age homage by Art Germ. That was not AI.
That was amazing art, bro. That looked airbrushed to me. I mean, that was extremely detailed.
Ooh,
Rocketeer.
now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Oh my god!
Recognize this cover,
the
Joe?
Rocketeer, man. I like the Rocketeer.
Oh yes.
Dave Stevens.
What was the Rocketeer's catchphrase?
That
was wait.
Stevens cover?
He didn't have one.
Yes, it's Dave Stevens cover.
I don't think he did. Yeah.
You don't need a bloody catchphrase.
Yeah.
It was freaking what's his face?
Johnny Quest #3. Another Dave Stevens classic cover.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the Johnny
James
Quest
Bond
ones.
playing a Yahtzee.
Especially the other one that you got.
Oh, this one? #9?
Yeah. I
like that one too. Yeah, that's a great cover. Bangs, baby. Something about bangs. Show that again. Something about bangs on a woman, man. It goes Betty Page.
I've had that
Straight
one for
Betty
a while.
Page.
I love that one.
That's a great cover, man.
I love this cover. And then I picked up a Bugs Bunny Halloween Fun. This might be the beginning of the Silver Age. It's in great condition. Looks like a 9+ for these.
That's
old
nice.
gold
It's nice to
keepers.
get any good condition on those gold keys. Is nice. Because
Yeah.
they're always beat to all hell.
Beat the crap.
Oh yes.
Then I got the second appearance of Adam Strange, Mystery in Space.
Oh, 54.
Yep.
Strange.
I'm getting close, Bruce. I think I'm down to 8 that I need. I think to complete my Mystery in Space Adam Strange run from like 53 to 104. I think.
And then I picked this up at the con. I've been wanting this book for a while. Sailor Moon, first appearance in comics.
Okay.
And now for some big books.
Big boy books.
Second appearance of Mr. Freeze, where he is called Mr. Freeze for the first time and not Mr. Zero.
Yes.
Nice.
He's Mr. White Christmas.
Then I got
He's
Creeper
Mr.
#1 and a 9.0.
Oh, nice.
Creeper. And Fantastic Four #1, 8.5.
Oh, yes. Yes.
This is just a
Qualify,
reprint.
sir. Qualify, sir.
It's a reprint from '66, but it's still a great comic to get because I can't afford the original.
Right.
So you know what I'm going to do to this, Joe, right?
Crack it, press it, resubmit it
Crack
to
it,
CGC.
crack it.
Yeah, I can probably get this up to a 9.
Remember, it's a CBCS, so cracking's a little different.
9.2. A little cleaning, a little pressing. The back is clean. You want to go, DL?
Yes, I actually have stuff.
What do you
to
have?
show.
What you got?
So, me and my girl went to this comic store called State of Comics in Michigan.
Oh, State of Comics is great.
Yes, first time I went there. It's pretty big. The location I was at, very nice. First of all, this is not what I got from State of Comics, but this is something I recently got. This is a gift I wanted to show. Finally, I have the Monsterverse. I have all the movies now. Godzilla, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla Kong Skull Island. I wish they had 2014 on here, but still, I'm happy I have this 3-piece set.
That's dope.
Yes.
I think it's time for a watch party.
Oh
yeah,
baby.
I'm in. Sign me up.
Heck yeah.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Now, stuff I actually got from State of Comics got me Spider-Man 2099 from Across the Spider-Verse. Lovely. Glows in the dark as well. Very, very nice.
Nice. $20.99. Nice.
Yes. Yes. And then I got King Size Annual X-Men #4.
Look at
Doctor
you.
Strange. Look at that. Look at
Nice.
that awesomeness.
Nice.
Vintage comic right here.
I love their costumes from that period.
Yes, absolutely. And then another king size X-Men #5.
Where'd you find these at?
State of Comics. It was
Holy
there.
crap.
I love the annuals.
Very
Yeah.
beautiful work. And that's all I got.
Show.
Yeah, I have very, very little. So we got a little pro Memento Mori. Let's see. I showed this one last week, but I just love these Ribbon Queen covers.
Oh, nice.
Got it. And then I did get the Rebel Moon, but I got it because I like David Warren Johnson and I like the black and white cover they did.
Nice.
And then I got the Kamika 1987 Steve Rude Space Ghost.
Ooh. Space Ghost.
And everything else that I have is coming in transit, so I got nothing else.
So I
Man, I
thought
watched
today.
a lot of that when I was a kid. I watched a lot of Space
Hell
Ghost.
yeah.
So let's get right into this because I want to get to stuff. It's so much happened in the last 48 hours, whether it be rumor, truth, or I'll just make it up. Who cares?
Oh, boy.
Speculation.
Nope, don't be a Max. Don't be...
I thought I'd start tonight off in honor of Zack Snyder 3-year anniversary of the Justice League Snyder Cut. For me, I want to know everybody's favorite scene from the Snyder Cut. My favorite scene was the Steppenwolf fighting the Amazons. He made it so much fleshed out and had Wonder Woman's mother having to struggle with sacrificing the Amazons, unlike the Justice League, where she was like, fuck it, you're dead.
I like it. It was so important that the J is lowercase.
Hey,
Uh,
that was last minute, all right?
I mean, yeah.
My handler,
Your editor.
Your
Editor's failed you again.
Editor has failed me. He's at dinner, bastard. The stream comes first. No, I'm just kidding. What was your favorite scene, DL, that was not in the Justice League?
I mean, there's so many great moments from this movie, from Flash reversing time at the end to prevent the mother boxes blowing up. The extended, as you said, the retooled sequence of Steppenwolf at the Mascara, that was great. The Superman coming in and helping with the League. There's so many great moments, but I would have to say the added stuff we got from Cyborg as far as his development, because that really helped to make him the heart of the movie, in my opinion. So everything added with Cyborg, seeing his backstory, stuff with his mother, all the other stuff, that was great.
Yeah, because if you think back to Justice League, he was a forgettable character. Really was.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian?
Well, I'm kind of there with DL. I really enjoyed this movie, contrary to popular things that I may or may not have said post about situations. Anyways, nothing gets better than I can't feel my legs. Wrong movie, wrong version. It was quippy one-liners like that made Justice League one of the greatest movies of 2017. No, this movie was great. I mean, you could have. I really liked it. I was telling Brucifer before, just the scene with the mother box and like how they basically like Cyborg stole the damn show. Like it was pretty touching. That was one of the moments that elicited an emotional response, uh, as they say. Yeah, no, it was really good. Superman showing up and like freezing his freaking axe, and then just Wonder Woman coming in, chopping his head off, and Darkseid stepping on it. I thought that was pretty cool.
that was
Steppenwolf got stepped on. You know what I mean? Like,
uh,
there was so much
Woo!
symbolism there, guys, and the slow motion. Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad. See, yeah, there it is. My toes hurt. I take that back. I want to die.
What about you, Chris?
I like that they added more Cyborg. It was kind of his movie. I loved the reverse time thing. But my two favorite scenes were Superman coming back in the black suit, and they did the first flight theme again. I thought that was dope. And my favorite scene in the whole movie was, I will feast on your fear. The Themyscirans, show them your fear. We have no fear. That shit was
Oh God, that was so great.
That shit was dope. That's probably my favorite scene in the movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. You know,
God damn, now we gotta do a watch party for it.
it's without a doubt one of my favorite movies.
Hope you got 4 hours.
I got flowers. Did you?
Can we fast forward it? Like, can we do the Brucifer cut of the Snyder cut? Like, we don't have to sit there and watch or smell Aquaman's sweater. I mean,
look. I am a
that's cool.
Thanos guy. Everyone knows that. I'm a big time Thanos guy. But we had all those movies with Thanos and all those scenes with Thanos, and we had about maybe 2 minutes of screen time with Darkseid, and Darkseid was absolutely the superior villain. And I'm a Thanos guy. That's hard for me to say, but Darkseid was so good when he crushed the head. Oh my god, bro! Oh my god, so good. We have no fear. I love it. That whole scene.
At this point, we definitely need a continuation of that story in comic or an animated form. I'll take either one at this point because I really want to see what vision he had for the sequels.
I don't know why they don't maybe try to. I mean, I hate to get on that. I'm not that guy. I hate to get on board with that whole, restore the Snyderverse stuff. But if they did an animation, I would watch the hell out of it. Like I would watch that in a heartbeat, man.
I think that's probably the best route they could do it is animation or comic form at this point.
Zach is just so good with other people's IPs. He just struggles with his own IPs for some reason. I don't know, but when you give him somebody else's stuff, he can flush it out and just pull out so much of those characters. Like the Snyder Cut was so. I don't even know the fact that it even happened. It was just. It's an accomplishment, man. It's a real accomplishment.
Yeah, because I just wish more of the general audience would take the time and watch the Snyder Cut and not have such a bad memory of the Justice League because of the 2017 version.
Well, some people like it, and we like to have head problems. No, I'm kidding. I mean, like what you like. It doesn't matter.
It's a similar thing with
There were aspects of the original Justice League that I liked better than Batman versus Superman. If that says anything,
I enjoy. Man, when you wouldn't think that 15 minutes in certain movies could change them, but when you watch what's that Vin Diesel movie? If you watch the director's cut of the
Triple X,
the prequel to Pitch Black or the sequel to Pitch Black.
Oh, Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick. When you watch the director's cut of that, it's so different. When you watch the ultimate cut of Batman versus Superman, it's a superior movie. It changes everything.
It's still a polished turd. I'm sorry.
I like that movie. I can't help it. I mean, there's some campy shit in it, and I do not like Lex Luthor. I just don't like Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg's awful.
But the rest of that stuff was great.
Freaking Doom! I don't like Doomsday in that. Like that was like, oh no. But
you said the CW version was better.
Dude, I don't like any time they put Doomsday in
I
any
don't
of the
know.
shows. I don't. They have a fetish with Doomsday, even in the Justice League animated show, which I love. When they
Yeah.
just brought in Doomsday out of nowhere, I'm like, why are y'all so obsessed with Doomsday? Jesus.
Bring us some of the really cool villains like Mortallo or Brainiac. You know what I mean? I don't want to see a cave troll.
Smallville too. I thought was like,
I'll even take Silver Banshee.
Silver.
Silver Banshee.
Yep.
I'll even take her.
Give me Toy Man, man.
It's a toy man.
Toy Man. I want Toy Man.
Give me the Legion of Doom, damn it.
Yes.
But you know,
I'm not
thank you,
familiar
Zack
with this
Snyder,
new
for
one.
this cut. What happened?
I'm not familiar with this new one that everybody's all mad about the pictures. What's she called? The mechanic? The engineer. The engineer. I have no idea what the engineer does. No clue. I'm not a Superman guy, but she looks cool.
She's from the Authority.
Well, just think, dude. That's like the 3-year anniversary of most of us meeting each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of is.
It went from people loving each other, coming together for a cause.
I would say the 4-year
I just wanted to
Hating
talk
each
about
other.
Star Wars. Gosh darn it! Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I want to talk about. I don't give a damn about
I
DC.
just wanted to talk about like toys and shit. Like I have so many of them. My house is a toy store, and I love Star Wars too. But I tell you, man,
This movie ruined my
I think
life,
it's more like
dude.
4 years. I think it's more like 4 years, Brian, because we were arguing
Oh,
with
we were
people on
talking
whether or
about
not
the cut before.
we were
yeah,
talking about the
yeah.
cut for a year before. A year before it even came out, we talked
No,
about it.
so this movie ruined my life. Okay, I got in with the people, got in with the wrong crowd, I guess.
Oh, wrong crowd.
Once you know we had
The bad kids of the neighborhood.
Once we ran out of things to fight for, like a cut, everybody turned on each other, and every group just kind of went their own way. And yeah, what will happen when you're in such things?
Chris, read Wildstorm. That's where the Authority are from.
I'm reading comics again. I'm back in it. I
know,
got the bug again. I'm back in it.
I don't know why people complain. I believe Joe, if I'm correct, engineer, her body is liquid metal.
Well, there's a thing called
been a while.
VFX, ladies and gentlemen. There's, they'll add it in post. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
People don't understand that. They just want to.
Well, doesn't she cover herself? Isn't she kind of like the T-1000? She can appear human and then go to that liquid metal if she wants. You know, I don't know, but that's what someone was telling me. She can appear human if she wants to. And who cares? Who cares? We're getting a Superman movie.
You think they're gonna paint her in silver?
Yeah.
Is that what they want to see?
Oh, look at this guy. How was dinner? He's still eating dinner. I see.
I think his mic is muted.
Your mic
Poor
is
Mama
muted.
Bear. Poor Mama Bear. She must have fell into the wrong set of Star Wars fans because I hate it when Star Wars fans are toxic. I hate it.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Was toxic?
Yeah.
When Star Wars fans get toxic, I hate it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a fine line between getting toxic and I mean you're allowed to not like something that somebody does.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I can't wait to
Thank
hear
you.
the explosion after the Acolyte trailer.
You are allowed to
Oh,
dislike.
The Acolyte trailer is going to explode
It-
again.
I'm not. Hey, here's the problem with that. Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought that up. That is the best. Look, I'm an artist, and I'm telling you, that is my favorite poster since the Darth Vader shadow over baby Anakin, little Anakin.
Oh yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
favorite poster since then. Like when they released Logan, they had all those different posters. My favorite was the one where they showed him holding the little girl's hand, and that's it, with the blades out. That was my favorite poster. This Acolyte, I'm hopeful.
Are
not
we talking about the
expecting
bloody lightsaber?
The bloody
poster?
lightsaber that makes it look.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ooh,
God,
that
that's
was
such
awesome.
a good. What a great idea, man! I love
don't know.
That's fine. I hope
I
this
like-
show's good, guys.
I like Headland. I liked Russian Doll a lot, so I'm looking forward to seeing
Mhm.
what Acolyte's like.
You know, if anybody want to join me tomorrow when I do my Alkalite reaction video, let me know.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm in. I got to be there for that. You know me, man. I'm the biggest Star Wars simp on the planet. I am the biggest Star Wars simp on the planet. The
Anytime
only thing-
after 3, I guess,
Yeah, I'm in.
Eastern.
Okay, I'll probably still be at work at
What time you get out of work, DL?
5:30.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
wait for you. I will wait.
We'll wait for you.
yeah.
We'll do it at 6:30. How's that?
Sure.
6:30 tomorrow. We can record Alkalite reaction video.
And I'll stay away from
Acolyte.
it. I'll stay away from
There's
it.
no
so
L
we
in
can get
there.
it on-
It's just
look at that
Acolyte.
poster. Look at that poster. Wow.
There's an L right there.
Not 2 L's, sorry.
Damn you.
I saw a longer
Reading it
one.
fundamental, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a longer one. Let me.
Yeah, that's the one I like, man. I'm gonna find that poster too. I have every Star Wars poster there is almost, even all the Disney stuff.
It's
Like-
a good poster. I like it. It's I don't know. I'm just happy. I just wanted something different. That's all I wanted from Star Wars is a timeline that hasn't been in live action before with characters that we're not familiar with.
Yeah, I'm even
There we
look. I'm the biggest out of every character there is. I used to be Obi-Wan all the way, Obi, and then I became this huge Darth Maul fan. And I'm even okay with the fact that Darth Maul's not going to be in this. You know what I mean? I don't care. Give me something new. I want new stuff.
You can't have almost 50 years worth of. I mean, nobody takes canon more seriously than Star Wars people.
Yeah.
So when,
By whatever do you mean,
So you-
sir?
so you can't have 50 years worth of shit that happened and expect to keep filling gaps and not piss people off who take canon seriously.
Yeah,
It's
man.
just-
I love the
that's-
Skywalker saga, but give me something different. Give me
Yeah, it's
something
like, go to a
different.
The
different
problem
time
is
period, and
they're filling gaps, but they have to be extremely safe when they fill those gaps. So it's nothing of any import is going to happen.
yeah, or small things happen that make no sense.
That's
or
why they
throw,
need to.
or throw things
Go
up.
ahead.
That's why Acolyte is great. Whether it's going to be good or not, I don't know. But I just like the fact that hey, here's a different time period. Here's a bunch of people you're not familiar with.
Yes.
There's not going to be Skywalkers floating around and all kinds of dumb bullshit.
Or not
Right.
flying through space.
I was just tired of that whole timeline of all those people that we know, because all it does is it pisses off a small bit of people that scream about it, and then a bunch of other people cry about people being toxic.
And then
It's just
splits
it
the
all sucks
fandom.
all around. It
Yeah,
all
it's-
sucks all around.
Yeah,
Yep.
turkeys are the worst.
That's why we need to get it. Well, yeah, trucking. So.
Hey. Let me.
Hey, no, hey. That's the truth.
Hey. Listen, I've been watching Star Trek since.
No. See, that's bullcrap. Because I call BS on that. Because Star Trek has played fast and loose with its own continuity many times.
Very many times.
Okay, between series, okay,
Zzz.
movies. Did Pavel Chekhov meet Khan in season 1 of Star Trek? No, he did not. Okay, that was
Nuclear
as
vessels.
to use a wrestling term. He was
Uh-oh.
trying to get a little business for himself, as it were.
He went into business for himself. He's trying to produce a little heat. Yep.
All right. Okay, so that's how he ended up meeting
Here
Khan
in the
on
YouTube game,
on the
can I,
Botany
can,
Bay.
I,
Okay.
can I have a full screen for a second? Can I have
What is this full screen stuff?
Give Chris the floor.
Listen, here in the YouTube sphere, what Brian just did is called pushback. Okay.
Right. Where's that? The more you know. Come on, dude.
And that's one to grow on.
Yes.
Damn right.
Thank you, executive producer.
Damn right.
All right.
But if you watch,
ever tell you look like a penis with a little hat on?
What the heck?
Oh, that's exactly
Say that
why I
again.
don't
We-
take it
we didn't get
seriously,
it.
Joe. That's why I don't take continuity seriously. of
You
Star
know, how
Trek.
many times has every series gone back in time to the Enterprise to
Gotta get
meet
back
Kirk
in
and them?
time.
So many times. You think it would affect, the canon, but it doesn't. Never does.
Gotta get back.
Oh,
in
I forgot.
time.
I do have one more pickup to show here.
What do you have?
Oh, we're doing pickups.
We did pick up. Nice.
Golden Girls promo card.
Oh, nice.
Is that the rookie card? The Golden Girls rookie card?
It's the promo. It's the foil. It's
Thank you
Nice.
for being a friend.
promo card.
Travel down the road and back
Got,
again.
gotta give a
Wait,
shout
Card
out to
Smiths
the
is doing
ladies.
a Golden
Yeah.
Girls series.
Yeah, full series cards. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But
Opening a box.
Kicking
You
LeBron
wanna-
James's
you
ass
want to show what
tonight.
you got your pickups for this week, Brad? Since you weren't here on time.
Oh, wow.
Who are you talking to me?
You just go
Yeah,
ahead
I'm
and
talking to you.
you're gonna take that. You're just gonna like that.
I'm taking it out of the box right now. I don't even know what it is.
Ooh.
Oh, surprise!
He's playing with a box in the dark.
Hopefully it's explicit.
Box in the dark.
Yeah,
No, I
women
think
chained
it's
up behind him. It's the thing.
probably knowing them. It's going to be backwards. Yep. I don't know why they always put them in the bags backwards.
Hey, Ferd.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
My Heart Skull Crusher.
The Rico.
Skull Crusher.
Yeah. And then Jeff DeCow. Yep. That's it.
Nice. Well, since you did that, I just want to show off one. My Fantastic Four, #1.
Woo! Does it have the record?
Yeah, it's the record reprint. Shh. Don't tell anybody. But for everybody that doesn't know, these were.
Go ahead. I'll yell at you in a minute.
For people that don't know, this is the golden record reprint. It came with a record that actually had people reading the story, acting out the story on a record or whatever. And you can tell the difference between this and the original Fantastic Four 1 is because it doesn't have a price. It doesn't have that 10 cent or 12 cent.
Who was doing the story? Anybody famous back then?
I don't know. I don't have the record.
Well, that's useless.
I had some clips from the record.
I think my favorite run of the Fantastic Four was whoever wrote the run where the Hulk killed them all. That one was really cool.
Wow.
All right. Back.
Bird.
You bought toys. You bought toys this weekend. You bought toys, man, and you're not even showing them.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, they were in my car.
Oh, I also got this.
I
One.
say, dude, you went to a con this weekend. What else did you get?
What'd you get? What's that?
I think it's just cover A.
No.
I like Cover A is my favorite. I like Cover A the best.
Well, I can go to my car after we go to the next subject, and I can show you the toys that I got from Sticks Boy.
My
It
God.
was 10 cents. Thank you, Mendoza. So
Nobody
Wait,
should follow
what?
Bruce out to his car.
What are you going to? Where are you going to go, Bruce? To where?
I'm going to my car to
Your car?
grab
You going to your
It's
car?
the toys I got over there.
I think I get
Oh
some
my
wicked,
God.
wicked awesome
some free
toys out of
candy?
that car.
Freaking awesome.
Free
New York, that
candy.
sounds like it's from Boston. That's hardcore. Chowder.
You know, there's three people over there. I don't know. Oh, three.
Tree amor.
We got the box office. We have Kung Fu Panda, #1, 30 million. Dune Part 2 at 29.1.
Just
Arthur the
crossed
King,
600 million, I think.
It's at 500 million today.
Okay, that's
Six,
crazy.
Arthur the King, Imaginary, and Cabrini.
What is Arthur the King?
It's about a dog.
Yeah.
About a dog. About a
Nice.
doggy. Mark Wahlberg. True story about a
Nice.
dog.
I like dogs. I like dags.
I like that. You
Six
like
using
dogs?
that.
I like that. Oh, you mean dogs?
Oh, look,
I like
thanks.
Dogs.
The best part of that movie is
The
when he shows,
dogs.
the best part of the movie is when he shows the picture of his mom, Mima, and her dress is
Mima.
made out of the same material that the curtains are made out of. Like the curtains in her dress are the same thing.
It's
I
pikey.
love that movie.
Respect.
Packies. Hey,
Pikeys.
Pikeys.
His ma.
Dune 2 is for 2 weeks. It's already crossed 500 million, which is amazing.
Yeah.
3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Or
I'm
three?
thinking 900 million, maybe the billion. It might hit that billion.
I don't know if it's gonna make a billion. I don't think it's gonna make a billion.
I'd say
I don't know.
700.
Yeah, that's still really good. It's
Yeah.
still really, really good. They're gonna make Doom Messiah. They are.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here we go. If you didn't see the short I did with Sticks Boy, here we go. We got Sticks Boy from Minivision, the Kingdom of Nerds here at Syracuse Collectors Con. Where I was. Look at his great TV.
Wait for it.
Grab these superpowers. Just saying. What? I showed them right there.
Yeah, no. You gloss right over them. You go to the pops and then you gloss right over the G.I. Joes again. Watch. Here we go. Boom.
Gloss
Not
pops.
boom. Gone.
No love for G.I. Joe.
And then on the way back, I'm thinking, okay, he'll bring it up. Boom,
How's
gone.
it been going? How long you been here, Six?
So we opened up at 9.
Yeah.
The VIP and regular at 10. It's been pretty busy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sold a lot of stuff?
I've sold a lot of stuff.
Nice.
So like was a good pull, and I brought some stuff out that I had under. So it's been good for me. I mean,
Nice. I didn't even know it was this big this year.
this is huge.
This is huge, he said. But I wonder how Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is gonna do next week.
Yeah, should do good.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I actually don't know how well it's gonna do this weekend.
I'm surprised Imaginary is still in the top 5, even though it didn't do well and didn't have good word of mouth.
It's 5.6 million. It's not like it's a barn burner.
I mean, it's kind of slow right now, so it's probably why it's.
Devil's Flintstones.
Is that horror movie? That's the horror one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with the imaginary friend.
If
No, If is that cheesy Ryan Reynolds crappy movie. Trailer was horrible.
I don't know why you keep
Tell us
shitting
how
on
you
that
really
movie so
feel.
much.
Because I can't stand Ryan Reynolds.
Wow.
Oh, those senior discounts at IHOP.
he gets the early bird special.
Ryan Reynolds.
Man, he's
Ryan
so
Reynolds
excited
has-
for Deadpool and Wolverine.
We
with
are
his
getting a
favorite
gift.
actor and his favorite comic book character.
Ryan Reynolds has somehow talked to Hugh Jackman and Hollywood and Marvel and given us the gift of Deadpool
and Disney.
Wolverine one last time. We're gonna.
If it was a gift, I would return it.
We're getting one last. We're getting Wolverine one last time, man. You don't
Such
think that's
hostility.
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine.
He died. His story was done.
Huge.
It's like bringing back
Jackman,
Cody and
dude.
starting his story again.
I mean, Professor X died 3 times, so.
Yep. And now he walks.
Oh, he's been walking for a minute.
Shit changes in the comic book world, man.
No, I've never been a fan of Deadpool.
But you know you'll be first in line to see it.
No, I won't. I'll be
Second.
because I gotta review it. I have to review for the channel and shit on. I mean, I'll give it an honest review.
Yeah, good. We're
don't
gonna
have to do anything.
do a spoiler stream. You know it's
It's not a
happening.
requirement.
We doing a spoiler stream. Look out.
All right. Next up,
Blade.
rumor time. This is the
Oh my
rumor
God.
segment of the show. Blade is
Production
reportedly
hell.
being
Production
retooled
hell.
again and will no longer be a period piece. Filming will take place in the UK instead of Atlanta.
Just, can they change what this movie's going to be once a week? Because that's what it
Yeah,
feels
like next week it's going to be a musical.
Yeah.
I
Man.
wonder if a lot
Ryan
of this,
Gosling recast as Blade.
I honestly
Not
wonder if
seeing
a
it.
lot of this
Not seeing
friction.
it.
Not
Never.
So much Kenergy.
Do you think
Marvel
that
can't handle the Kenergy.
I don't want to butcher his name, but do you guys wonder if a lot of the
Ali.
friction that's happening is
Mahershala
Mahershala, how you name? Mahershala. I don't want to. I love him as an actor. I think he's great, but I know that they brought him one script and he was like, nope, fuck that. And he's like, nope, I ain't doing it.
How is it so hard to write a script for this movie?
I have
Why are
no
they
fucking
going
clue.
through
It's
so
a
many
goddamn
rewrites?
vampire
It
movie.
writes itself. It writes
Yeah,
itself.
it's
man.
a fucking vampire movie. Come on.
I don't-
So you're talking
I
about
don't
this
think
movie
it's
right back.
I don't think it's a script issue. I think it's a MCU not knowing what the hell they want to do issue.
It can be its own little thing in the universe. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
set up
be.
other things.
I'm
Like
wondering-
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
wondering if
not
that-
how the MCU works.
I'm wondering if the
Guardians of the
MCU
Galaxy can
But
do
it can. It
that. Why
can.
can't Blade
It
do
can.
it?
DL, I
They
think
did
they're
Werewolf
waiting.
by Night, didn't they? They
Yeah.
did Werewolf by Night.
Yep.
That was
I think
kind
they're
of
waiting. I think
thing.
they're waiting to see what happens. I think they're waiting to see what happens with Deadpool and Wolverine and see how that rated R tag works and to see if they can make Blade rated R. I honestly
man.
think that's might be what they're waiting
That
for.
would be
They
that would be
shouldn't
sweet.
they shouldn't wait till Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. You had Deadpool 1 and 2 come out and they were successful. That should be your launching point to make this third Blade and the previous. Well, not Blade Trinity.
The
Blade 1 and
expectations for
2.
this movie are going to be so goddamn low by the time they come out because they've been pulling their puds for God knows how long trying to do something with this.
And
I've only ever
Mahershala is gonna be
seen-
like 72 by the time this movie comes out.
I've only ever seen this many changes and reshoots and pushbacks work one time, and that was with Maverick. I've never seen a movie get caught up this long, and they finally make it.
Well, that's because Maverick
Freddie and
was
Jason,
fully,
I guess.
Well, no, Maverick was fully made, and by the time, they were just waiting for COVID lockdowns to end to be able to get into the theaters.
At this point, it's going to beat Flash's record.
This has no excuses for them fucking about as much as they have.
Like, seriously.
I mean, I'm sorry. Don't go on strike, writers, if you can't write a competent goddamn script for Blade.
Right? Like, you have no business going on strike.
You don't deserve that money.
You need 15 people in a room. Apparently, 15 people can't put forth a competent freaking screenplay
Apparently
for
not.
a
The magic
vampire
number
movie.
is 16. You need to have 16 people.
Just copy Underworld. I don't give a shit. Just put out a goddamn Blade movie.
There's so many examples you can use, man. I know it's very hard to write a script. I understand that. But the fact that there's so many examples they can work off of. Blade is not like this super, like this cosmic, multiversal type of thing. It's a story about a vampire hunter.
That screenplay's going to get an Alan Smithy freaking attribution, and that's about
So
all.
look at it this way though. Somebody read the script they had and said this is trash. Let's do it again. So maybe if this makes the movie better when it comes out, whatever, I'm for it. You know, I'd rather them redo it 20 times than to put out a shitty movie.
Yes, because as we've seen in the past, reworking a project 70 times always makes it better.
Yeah, because I know
You never know.
that works, right?
Just depends on if they're starting from the ground, ground zero, or if they're actually just tweaking. Who knows?
Sorry.
Hey,
I don't know.
Josh.
It makes me mad because I love Blade, and I wanted that dark Marvel universe to be built out, and
Well, they already got rid of
the
the Black Knight, so Black Knight's not in it anymore. So,
Well, the only way you're going to get a darker Marvel if they just turn the lights dark. It's all going to be PG-13.
No, somebody brought up Werewolf by Night. That was pretty dark, and that was fun. That was a fun
Werewolf by Night is fun. It doesn't have to be R-rated to be dark.
No.
And I think they could
Yeah,
do
it.
it.
They gotta swear and be edgy. Damn it!
Yeah,
But it's like it's very like they have to like work around some corners. If this is vampires where there's blood and all that, so like
yeah. I mean,
I don't know unless they make the vampires like actual monsters and they can get away with more of the excessive violence. But like
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't like need unnecessary cursing like the Titans TV show.
Oh no, we don't.
Hey, that cursing was perfectly timed, damn it.
It was awful. I love the show. I love the Titans TV show, but goddamn, it's like they were trying to be edgy unnecessarily. It just.
Dude,
but with rated R, you could have boobies.
That whole show was
Come on,
edgy
Joe.
for, like for no reason.
Vampire
Like,
boobies.
I do like tits.
I loved it right after he said tits. There was a ding.
Dude, but I'm just saying that's how I thought DC was for a long time because it's like all you guys want is some super serious ass shit.
Well, that was because Marvel was really goofy around that time, so I wanted something different from that. So.
Man,
You don't want Blade sparkling?
If they took half the time, money, and effort they put into that dog shit Oscar Isaac show, whatever, that trash, we could have had an amazing Blade.
Hey, guess who wrote the first treatment of Blade?
Oh no!
He's also helping to write Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes, he is.
We're in trouble.
What are we talking about?
I got a lot of confidence.
Oh my
in
God.
The guy that just got fired.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It just confuses me. It's Marvel. You have a bunch of creative writers and a bunch of source material already. You can literally throw those existing writers in the room with a handful of really good screenwriters and come up with a decent story. That's why it pisses me off with comic book stuff and shitty scripts. It's like you have a shit ton of source material and great writers who continue to write good material in the comic books. You can't put those people. I mean, look, they're doing it with DC, World of Tomorrow. You got Tom King sitting in there in the writer's room to do that. Why can't
DC has
Marvel
better writers.
put competent people in a writer's room for Blade with some good screenwriters and adapt some material?
Sit Donnie Cates down. He's not doing anything. Have him write a screenplay.
He's not. He's recovering.
Look,
But-
give me
But
Blade
then
Punisher.
Blade will have a shitty ending.
Give me Blade and Punisher in one episode.
First half will be
anything
amazing.
Together, I'm sold. I'm done. I can die happy. Just give me Blade and Punisher one time.
You're right, AOA. Blade has had like 3 okay stories in 50 years. He's right.
And Daryl saying like they want Blade to connect it with other supernatural characters. What, you want to put a bunch of cameos in there or something? Why does Blade need that? Iron Man didn't have a bunch of cameos in his movie to start a whole universe. Why do you need to put all these characters in Blade? You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
If you want to set up Midnight Suns or whatever, you can do that in other ways instead of just
that's what after credit scenes are for.
Exactly.
That's how it all started, baby. That's how it all started. One eye patch and a dream.
An eye patch and a dream.
Eye patch and a dream.
Eye patch and a dream.
Facts, dude. An initiative.
It just frustrates me because I love Blade, and I would just like to see a fun Blade movie.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off. Like every week, there's a new story about. Well, we're restarting everything because it's just
the feel good hit of the summer.
Please hit that like button. If you were watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. God damn it. And if you enjoy the content, thumbs up. We're going to take a thumbs down if you're not feeling it. We like the engagement from everyone. Next up, Eternals 2 is not canceled. It transformed into another project.
Of anything that should be canceled.
I thought they just said it was canceled.
Shit.
No, that was rumored that it was canceled.
That was last week, dude. Are you like fucking with me, man?
Maybe now it's a musical.
Rumor.
What does transform
I'll take a musical.
Don't make me laugh when I got food in my mouth.
Let's read this sentence. It said transformed into another project, : What the hell does that mean?
The Celestials.
I want more Cersei.
It's going to be called the Celestials.
Yeah, the Celestials. Yep.
This makes no freaking sense.
More, dude. Don't you want more Richard Madden? Come on. Everybody wants more freaking Rob Stark.
I don't get it.
Hey, a lot of people didn't like the Eternals, but I'm telling you right now, that last scene where the Celestial showed up, that was fucking rad.
The whole movie was
Game of Thrones
the whole movie was pretty okay.
Sorry, you're not going to make me care about 10 characters that you introduce for the first time on screen in a movie in 2 hours. I'm not going to give a shit. They could all die, and I'm not going to give
you can't
shit.
flush out 10 characters.
I don't care.
To be fair, I do think that these characters can be utilized again somewhere in the universe, but I don't need an Eternals 2. They should just appear in other things, but no, we don't need
I didn't need an Eternals 1.
They're gonna rename it to X-Men.
Because like I said the same thing about Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I did not like her at all. I didn't care about seeing her. If she died, I wouldn't have even cared. But then the Marvels came out and I liked her. And I'm like, okay. If she's like this in other projects, I can see her in more things.
I don't have a problem with Captain Marvel popping up in other projects.
This was a perfect example of the Justice League a la Marvel. Okay, you had everybody. You had Superman. You had the Flash. I mean, you had like
but nobody knew who these people were. People know who Superman is and Batman are. Nobody knows who any of these fuckers are.
No, really.
I know who Guardians of the Galaxy?
Hold on, one at a time.
This was different. They made the Guardians fit. Run through every Marvel movie you've ever watched in your head, and then tell me the one that does not fit at all. It's
Captain
this
Marvel.
One. No, this one does not fit at all.
Black Widow.
Now, to be fair, I don't like Eternals. Let's not get that twisted. I don't like Eternals.
The second Thor movie.
I like
Dude, Thor: Love and Thunder.
They still fit. They're just bad movies. And by the way, Black Widow was a masterpiece. I'm gonna do Anthony Beltré. I'm gonna do Anthony Beltré. People, you know why you didn't like the Black Widow? Because you didn't understand it. I'm gonna use that line, the one everybody uses on me.
Don't you start that.
I love the Black Widow.
And it's not a hot take, Josh, that nobody knows who the hell the Eternals are, because 90% of the people that are going to go see these Marvel movies aren't necessarily comic book fans. So most people don't really understand who the Eternals are.
But here's the thing. We can't use that excuse anymore because the majority of the MCU are C-level, D-level characters. So this is a property that should have worked just as well as the others. The problem is the writing was crap. The world building made no sense and was not consistent with the previous films. And I almost want to agree with you that there's too many characters that they're trying to introduce into one movie. So
you just can't care. It's like toward the end of The Walking Dead. It's like they just keep throwing more and more characters. It's like I don't care. Just can't they all just die?
10 characters in 2 hours. It's hard to flesh out 10 characters in a whole season of something.
This movie suffers from the chronic illness that a lot of movies did around this time with casting multiple Game of Thrones actors.
It's the Game of Thrones curse, man.
The Game of Thrones curse.
That's not true. That's not true, International. That's not true. Everybody somewhat knew who Iron Man was, and people were pretty hyped. They were hyped. I remember.
What is somewhat? What is somewhat?
Well, they knew that he wasn't. They knew that he wasn't like a Spider-Man. You know, they knew that he wasn't like a Captain America, but he was still pretty well known. You know,
and it was Iron Man. It wasn't like it was Endgame. It was the first Iron Man movie when you introduced him, and Robert Downey Jr. made that character and made that movie. I don't think they made that movie to be, we're introducing this huge universe that's going to work as well as it did.
They also didn't make that movie to reach out to the general audience. They made that movie, and I think that's a reason why Iron Man was successful, is because the people who watched those first Marvel movies were comic book fans. So yeah, they knew exactly who the hell Iron Man was, and that's why they went to go see him.
I've heard some pops. Okay,
Robert Downey Jr. carried that movie.
I've heard pops in theaters before, like you hear at a wrestling event or a concert. I've heard some pops. Now, there was a lot of cheering in the first Iron Man, and people were having fun. But when Nick Fury showed up at the end and the word Avengers came out of his mouth, my theater went crazy. They came in glued.
Yep. Nobody was expecting that.
Nobody was expecting that. So Favreau had a vision and a dream, and it worked. And then
I like 10-10.
10-10.
What? 10-10 was good. Stop
I
it.
enjoyed 10-10.
I like 10-10, man.
We need more
See what you
pictures.
started, Bruce, putting this shit out here, this rumor. There's no way.
What? I had no idea I would get this reaction from the panel.
There's no way.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Yeah, it's what did you do, Brucifer? What did you?
That wasn't me.
Yeah,
wasn't me.
you did this.
But yeah, I think the Eternals will return.
I just say here.
But I don't think we need the Turtles too.
I have no problem with them being in the MCU. I just thought as a movie vehicle, the Eternals just was poorly executed. It's just too many people.
And there are a lot of Marvel. There's a lot of Marvel.
The world building.
You know that there is like a you get your Spider-Man, you get your Ultimate Spider-Man, you get your Marvel, you get your you had your X-Men. Okay, you had these certain cartoons. Iron Man was one of them. I don't know if people remember that. Iron Man lasted like 3 seasons.
It was 3 seasons?
Because he was a cameo character on the Spider-Man show.
But let's be honest, they don't talk about the Iron Man show as much as the Spider-Man.
Well, no, because it's fucking Spider-Man, bro. Come on, man. No one can
talk about it. You're proving my point.
There was also a Hulk cartoon, wasn't there?
There was a Hulk
cartoon. I'm just saying. You don't. People do have certain parts of their childhood they latch onto, and a lot of people did latch on to Iron Man. They dug the Mandarin character. They were into it.
I'm sure some, but I'm sorry,
maybe
he's not on that.
People.
He was a C-level character. He was a C-level
No,
character.
I agree that he was
He's still a C-level character.
A C-level character that comic book characters knew damn well who they were going to go see.
Yeah, they knew
That's
who
what
he was
trying to say. Quit calling him a C-level character. Yes, he's not a C-level character to comic book fans.
I think
he was recognizable.
Okay, the vocal minority doesn't think that they're.
I think he's B-list.
C-level character.
I think he's B-list. I think he's B-list. Yeah,
B is fair.
But he was recognizable. People might not have followed it or necessarily liked Iron Man a lot, but people knew, Iron Man. They knew who he was. There was a recognition. I just don't think there was that same type of recognition for Eternals.
Well, and not only that, but we thought completely differently in 2008 to
Hey,
now.
sassy butt.
30 some odd movies later and some odd TV shows. So I mean, times have changed. Everything, this perspective has changed completely.
And people could say Kirby all they want, but you know what? If they put out a Devil Dinosaur movie, people aren't going to go, Kirby's Devil Dinosaur. Why don't you know who that is? Nobody fucking knows unless you're a comic person.
Are they ever going to address that giant hand and giant head that's popping out of the earth? They're still not talking about
What
it.
giant hand?
Well, no, that's the problem. That's the problem with the Eternals. The Eternals was a story that didn't fit. People wanted to know what happened after Endgame. And when you tell them the Eternals, which is a story that just doesn't do anything, it doesn't move it forward or backward or anything. That's like the whole problem.
It's like why didn't they
that's
get
at least my
involved
issue
with
with it.
Yeah, it's like why didn't they get involved with the Thanos
Yeah,
stuff?
where
It's
were
like,
they this whole time?
we can't interfere with human conflict. Thanos is not a human conflict.
But it was just like it had nothing to do with the main MCU as a whole. And then to add to insult to injury, like Dial said, they never addressed what happened in the goddamn movie, which was,
they were trying to retcon a whole bunch of crap that they didn't need to add to the MCU. That's basically.
Yeah, now that I think about it, they didn't show what happened. Did they even try to connect it to Phase 4 in any way?
No, that's the problem. It never connected to
It was
anything.
a standalone movie.
They never did anything with Harry Styles. They never did anything with Star Fox, Harry Styles.
Well, that's
like,
why they didn't. They just left him in there at the end as an end credit scene. Here you go.
Like anybody cares about Star Fox. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
none of these movies.
It's a decent movie, but no one needed it. No one asked for it. No one needed it.
We don't ask for a lot of things, but we get in. Sometimes they turn out to be good. Sometimes they turn out to be great, and sometimes they turn out to be like Deadpool. Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
Moving on.
Unless you want to have something to say, Blue Jay, about this before we move on.
I don't like Eternals that much, but I mean, why'd you put Transformed all caps? Is it a Transformers crossover?
No.
Yeah, what are you trying to do here, Bruce?
I mean, it's better than Miss Marvel. Or the Marvels. I'll tell you that much. Like that movie.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care for this Eternals. I mean, the first movie was just as gorgeous shots, but that's kind of it. I don't really care for this one.
But they're really pushing that Iron Man's a C-level character. I disagree.
I don't even give a crap about that. I was like, why is that even the argument?
Because someone in the chat said, "Hey, Iron Man is at best a C-level unit." The first movie came out, the comic sales number proved that. But Iron Man has been part of some of the greatest runs in comic book history. The Civil War with him and Captain America, that was around long before the Iron Man movie was.
I have a lead up to that one. Who's asking who's making that statement? Okay, who's calling Iron Man a C-list character? Is it a salty DC fan? Because I've run into a lot of those.
Now he's throwing shots. All right, now he's throwing shots.
Oh no!
I just think Iron Man.
Josh is not a DC fanboy. Trust me.
Mad because they don't really have an Iron Man level character in the DC.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All Tony Stark is just a
jack shit
knockoff of
about
Batman.
comics, dude.
That's
Yeah,
enough. That's enough.
See?
That's enough.
But see, that's enough for you to be snarky about Iron Man. Is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, you
that is
bias ass
enough.
motherfuckers.
Let him be the and I always thought Daredevil was the Batman in the Marvel universe, but yeah, Tony Stark might be.
Oh God, what's wrong with you people? Moon Knight is the Batman of the
Moon Knight
Marvel.
doesn't count.
Moon Knight is the Batman of the MCU.
Yes,
Man,
he's a rich guy with gadgets.
I mean, he's a
vigilante
for sure. Yeah, Moon Knight is definitely a big ripoff of Batman. But when you talk, but I always thought just because he's got a big bank account and some gadgets, when you really talk about the beatings that people get thrown on them or the beatings that Batman takes, look, Daredevil, same dude. He gets his ass whooped. He doesn't have any super strength or anything. He's got a heal. Batman and Daredevil are so much alike, so much more than Moon Knight. I think that's just my opinion.
Honestly, if Moon Knight was more like Batman, it probably would have been a better show.
Well, I'm not talking live action because they shit the bed on that in terms of what Moon Knight is. All the best scenes in Moon Knight were cut to black, fade to black scenes because that's when all the fun things happened that they didn't show.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Black Widow, as much as I love her, she is a C-list, okay?
She shouldn't
She
have
is
been.
a C-list.
And
you're going to put her on the same level as Iron Man?
Iron Man, like I said, Iron Man has
C-list.
recognition of who he is, but within the comics, outside of Demon in a Bottle and Civil War, he is boring, and nobody really people aren't knocking down doors to go pick up Iron Man.
To make him interesting, they made him marry Emma Frost a few weeks ago.
Well, I like what his son's doing. I'm just going to say that his son's a lunatic. I'm loving it.
Yeah, like really, if Iron Man was
Yeah.
such an A-level character, he would have stayed in the pop culture zeitgeist as much as X-Men, Spider-Man, or even the Hulk.
I
Like-
don't think
And
he's
again, let's
A-level.
remember why they used Iron Man for the first movie. They didn't have the rights to Spider-Man. That Marvel went with what they had rights to, and they decided Iron Man.
Next thing you're gonna
That's
tell
what
me
they went with.
Captain America's a C-lister?
Yes,
Get outta here.
nobody
Yes.
cared about
Okay.
Captain America.
Yes.
Pretty much
Before,
any of the
yeah.
Avengers,
Boo.
any of the
Boo.
Avengers were
Boo.
C-listers.
Hey, AOA's
Yes.
going to come through the interwebs and kick everyone's ass now.
Nobody cared about the Avengers
Nobody
before
cared
the
about
MCU.
Captain America. Nobody cared about Thor. Like, no. The only
Well,
person they really
the
would've cared
Avengers
about-
as a whole was never that
Hulk?
huge
Never a
and
thing.
popular.
If
Hawkeye.
anything,
There was
the
Fantastic
Hulk.
Four.
If anything, the Hulk should have been the face of the Avengers because he was the most popular. But nope.
But that's BS. I love Thor from those from the Incredible Hulk TV show. Okay.
Yeah, do you remember when Thor
With
showed
the
up in
paper
Adventures in
wings, come
Babysitting?
on.
No.
I agree, Josh. Nobody.
Wait.
created
Are we
the
talking
Avengers.
about? Are we talking? Oh, okay. I'm confused now. I didn't know we were going by comic book sales and stuff like that. I thought we were talking about their powers. And what they do in the world.
No, it's
Popularity
about
of the character, not
Here he
Look
is.
at that Thor.
ability.
Look at that Thor.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah, we're basing it
Lou
solely on the
Ferrigno
popularity of the
and,
character, not like the powers that they have.
Stan Lee.
Don't
that
make me
dude.
walk off this stream with slow piano music playing.
I love that, dude. This show was so great.
It was fantastic. I love it.
David Bruce
Yeah, my
Banner.
number one hater missed you.
You don't want to see me when
Bro.
I'm angry. Oh yeah.
What about
What'd you
when
do to piss him
Vincent
off?
D'Onofrio played Thor?
I did nothing. I just existed.
Oh yeah.
That's enough for BK.
You called Captain America a C-lister, Jack.
Because he is.
Do
Do you
All right,
see people
next
running
rumor,
around
let's
in Captain
move
America
on.
costumes before
That's
the
a
MCU?
whole stream right there. That's a whole stream.
Yeah.
Straight up.
All right, let's move on. This is gonna piss a lot of people off. The next rumor.
Oh boy.
Go.
I don't know.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Oh,
The
gosh.
MCU is
Yeah.
changing
There's our
something.
D'Onofrio Thor.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Deadpool and Wolverine will reportedly introduce a new multiverse concept to
I'll make it a
MCU.
musical.
Oh no!
Concept in every universe, there's one specific hero that if they die or get removed from their universe, that entire universe would vanish. Each universe
What?
has a different hero.
What the hell? What the hell?
Mm,
hell?
what?
Wow, that just sounds really
Doesn't make
stupid.
it-
That sounds like XFL USFO rules.
That
You know what
sounds
that- you know what that
so-
sounds like?
Hey.
Let's make a superhero movie, and if it fails at the box office, we fold that universe and then move on to something else.
That's how it
Basically.
sounds like. That's how it
Moving
sounds
on.
like.
Moving on.
I smell Moon Knight Writer.
You know, I'm gonna say this much though. Okay, I'm gonna say this much. I gotta push back.
Yes.
The concept is kind of meh. Okay, I don't know how you're gonna connect an entire universe's reality on the shoulders of one hero. Okay, that's kind of dumb. But the idea of bringing in a multiverse, I didn't hear anybody bitching about it when Doctor Strange did it, or when it happened in Spider-Man. I didn't hear anybody have a problem with the multiverse then. Everybody was like, "Yay, multiverse!" Now
No,
everybody's
it's
mad.
It's
the
not
fact
about the
that they're
multiverse. It's about
changing
this.
the concept of this whole multiverse in the middle of their multiversal arc that they got going on
Oh, I'm
until
not-
2027.
I prefer the DC approach of an Elseworlds, and just do movies that are different, that stand on their own, or can have their
I
own
agree.
universe, whatever. Don't introduce a multiverse so you can tie your bullshit into one large universe that has multiverses. It's just
I
shit.
pretty much I feel like the whole multiverse concept from in itself. What the hell is this comment, by the way? What the fuck?
Because I said Captain America was a C-level character.
All right, but I do feel like from the beginning, from the whole multiverse concept, while cool at first, it's nothing but an excuse just to get different actors from different films to be in the movie. I mean, I think that's just an excuse to I don't know, some kind of costing measure, whatever it is. It's just it's convoluted. It's very ridiculous in itself, and it's trying to I mean, I agree. The whole DC Elseworlds thing, I can watch a Batman Gotham by Gaslight film, watch that, and then while knowing about, oh yeah, there's the Batman, there's James Gunn's DCU stuff. I'm fine with that, but try to tie it in, it gets complicated.
Fans are smart enough to understand that everything doesn't have to be tied together, and you can have Elseworld stories. You can have multiple heroes exist in the same DCU with different stories.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that, Joe?
It is possible. People are not stupid. People will understand. People like the Batman. They understood that it wasn't Ben Affleck. That's okay. People aren't idiots. You don't have to make some convoluted multiverse. You don't have to make a convoluted multiverse to make all these things fit like puzzle pieces.
Well, I agree because we have so many
Cage.
Yeah, we have so many different I mean, I think that we have so many different Spider-Man films to this day. We got Raimi, we got Garfield, we got Tom Holland, we got the animated films. I don't think anybody questioned those. They just go along with it. Like at least they keep making money. Make any Spider-Man film ever.
People can't remember what happened 2 years ago, let alone freaking,
I woke up this morning and couldn't remember my middle name.
What?
I woke up this morning and couldn't remember my middle name.
That's some good
I couldn't tell you what I had for lunch yesterday. That's how bad my memory is.
But it just seemed that this is another way for Marvel to have an out if things don't go as planned with
but
their
in fairness, they're not
multiverse.
saying in this comment, they're not saying in this concept right that they're trying to make it connect with our.
Hey, I'm stirring the pot here. I'm stirring the pot.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing, and I don't like it. Okay.
You would take it and like it, sir. You asked for more, little Timmy.
Well, I will say just one thing. I just feel the whole stupid. I still think that Marvel kind of blew its load back in 2022 when they had that Comic-Con. I mean, it was remember like we got excited at first. Like, man, it was awesome. We got Avengers 4, 5, and 6, and then everything's kind of shit the bed
Blade
now.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Blade at the time. Oh shit, Blade,
Yeah.
and just there you go.
Wars and
there was a writer's strike and an actor's strike, and
we might
have a crew strike in a few months.
Well, I'm talking like before that because like I said, they blew their whole load, thinking like, okay, they announced an entire saga during the 2022 Comic-Con, and I just felt like they need to just kind of slow down. Like they don't need to announce like everything, like one at a time. And now everything is just kind of shit the bed now.
Well, if they don't announce, if they don't announce everything at once, people will complain, bitch. Blah, blah,
they
blah.
always complain.
But you can't recreate what they did from Iron Man to Endgame.
No,
it's impossible to recreate. You can't run a 20 movie story arc again. It's just not going to happen. It was lightning in a bottle. It was great.
You're right, Joe. You're absolutely right, Joe. And also, I don't see how it could be feasible. I think that would be the point where you start to lose money on these films. It's not feasible to keep putting out those kinds of films. It was lightning in a jar. It's never going to happen again. I'm so happy I got to be part of it.
And you can't have one movie spoil a bunch, because when every movie is based on every other movie and it's all one big story, they have to come sequentially. And if one actor gets arrested, this happens, whatever, COVID happens, whatever, it screws everything up, and you can't release anything else. You can't do anything else because you have to have this project before this project before this. It's just.
I think it's more fun if I want to create a universe. I think it's more fun. Studios like to do the big team up films. I think it's more fun to build it up because you could be more creative when you're building stuff up. That's what I like. I love me some universes, but I think it's more. I like building up the universe. Like, okay, which character this one that? How does this go with that? Versus, or like take your time with it. Versus just go straight to the big leagues. That's what I don't really like. That's how the Dark Universe tried, and they fucked it up.
but like I say, you can have all these. You can exist in the same universe and tell individual stories that all don't progress some major story arc.
Yeah,
you can do that. Just do it. Yes.
All right, moving on. What if season 3 will introduce a storm variant that is worthy and capable of wielding Mjolnir?
Ooh,
Yum, yum.
Yay!
nice.
Yes, I'm excited.
I still have
Goddess
not
of
watched
Thunder.
that show.
Let's go. Goddess of Thunder.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I still have
Season
not seen
three,
a
let's
single
go. I love
episode of
What
What If.
You
I love
need
What
to
If.
change that because What If is one of
I-
the best shows that Marvel has put
I-
on.
That's what I've heard. I need to watch it.
It is so freaking good.
It
Yeah,
really
it
is.
is.
It's so good. It's so good. The T'Challa one. Oh my god, bro!
Yes.
Every time I watch it, it gets me. Every time I hear Chadwick talking, I'm like, this is so good. This is so good.
Yeah, this makes me really. This makes me more interested in the Marvel's animation side. I mean, I'm still liking with the movies, but I like what they're doing with the animation side. We got What If, we got X-Men, there's Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man Freshman Year. I want to see what they're cooking with the animation side, and I can't wait for X-Men this week.
It sucks.
It sucks.
The Devil Dinosaur was good too. Well, what's her face?
Oh, the devil is it the
Moon
Moon
Girl-
Girl
Moon
Devil?
Girl,
I haven't
Devil
seen that
Dinosaur?
one. I heard it's good.
Moon Girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
DL is overselling it.
I'm not selling it
Nah.
enough. I'm not
Nah,
selling it enough.
that first season is so good, and I've seen most of the second season. Every episode I've seen, there's only one I didn't really care for.
I think I was disappointed just because I wanted just one-off anthology episodes of What If. But
Yeah, and
they
don't
did,
really tie
and that's
together.
fine. It's fine. What the people like what they did. And that's cool. They are. I mean, the animation's great. They're. I mean, they're not DC animation, but
They're
they're trying.
I think Marvel kind of lacks in the animation side because DC has been killing it for years.
DC animation always makes me happy.
Man,
Yep.
I love it so much, and I've always been like, why can't Marvel get on board with this and do? Oh, What If they're starting to turn that corner. They're starting to catch up because, man, DC animation has always kind of left everybody in the dust. I don't know much about anime, but I know that DC animation has always been like top tier for me.
I can't wait for that DC anime Suicide Squad.
It looks cool. I mean, I like how they experiment with these things.
I love isekais.
Batman Ninja was great.
Yeah,
All right.
big one.
Next up, Kang the Conqueror is still the main villain of Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars. Marvel Studios also wants to have another villain alongside Kang.
Lies. Your lies make baby Jesus cry.
So if Kang is still the main villain, why is it not called Kang Dynasty?
He's not, I mean, 2 weeks ago there was a story that they were already trying to pivot away from Kang because nobody really dug Kang as a main villain. So I don't know. I don't buy this.
Why don't you just recast? They've recast before. Just recast. Like, sure, like, yes, Jonathan Majors. He's
I'm pretty
guilty.
sure that's what they're gonna do.
Well, to just do it. Like, it's like nobody's. I don't think nobody's gonna. Well, there's some people. I think nobody's gonna bat an eye.
Well, and I've always said, if you're gonna recast any character in the Marvel universe, Kang should be the easiest.
Yeah.
How many variants of Kang are there?
A lot.
You know?
Reed Richards with Kang or Kang with Reed Richards. Like
Are there more Kangs than Spider-Man and women?
Probably.
Maybe.
And pigs and dogs and buggies and robots.
Well, he's infinite. He's in every timeline that there is timeline, and he controls every timeline according to the Loki show. Like, you know, and according to what
they're going to minimize the character until he's completely inconsequential.
Who's the villain?
They have to move in a big bad. Yeah, everyone wants Doom. I know they won't do it.
Who are they going to put next to him? Who can you put next to him? They're saying we're going to be the villain.
Doom.
Doom.
Yep.
Doom. Yep.
Doom is the best villain Marvel has. Plain and simple.
What? Oh, this guy.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably. He's probably the one that makes the most sense because we're about to get Fantastic Four, and so like
Mr. Sinister.
If they need Mr. Sinister, I would save that for X-Men, but yeah, if they want to come up with
Why? What would you say for Doctor Doom for X-Men?
No, Doctor Doom for this.
Mr. Sinister.
Not Mr.
Oh
Sinister.
no, I thought.
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister's who I want. That's who I want for X-Men.
Well, for X-Men, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want a Dark Phoenix saga. Damn it.
A good one. A real
proper dark, a good one.
Third time
First of all,
shit.
we need a Phoenix saga
It
first.
blows my
Yeah.
mind, man. You got the source material right there. It's one of the greatest runs in X-Men history. You fuck it up once? No, you fuck it up twice.
Twice.
How?
Yeah, I think we're not gonna get a Dark Phoenix saga in like a very long time.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
Ever.
we
It's
just need
fine.
to sit on it. We need to
Yeah.
sit on it.
Let that breathe
Yeah.
for a while.
I need to
Right.
watch Sophie Turner's turn at it again.
No.
Maybe I can, maybe I can
she'll get it
glean
right
something out of it.
on an additional viewing.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm being hopeful.
Next up,
Not Mephisto. Don't start that.
Ghost Riders from Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. will not be the MCU's Ghost Rider going forward.
Robbie Reyes.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
unfortunate.
I think they'll. I don't know. I don't think Robbie Reyes is the best Ghost Rider to first introduce, but I think Robbie Reyes will have a role that they'll bring
Eventually.
in.
Yeah. I like the
We gotta do
flaming
Blaze
car.
first.
Yeah.
No, we can skip Blaze.
Why?
What?
Well, Catch.
Because go straight to Catch. You don't have to do Blaze.
I'll go with Blaze.
I just want Keanu Reeves to play Ghost Rider.
Does it really matter once they're lit up in flames anyway?
Well, you gotta have the person that to care about that turns into the flames.
I care about Danny Catch. Damn it. They did
I
Johnny
did like
Blaze
him.
already.
Done.
And it was bad.
Did they really?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
No.
bad.
They made a movie, but did they really do it?
They made 2 movies.
Yeah, 2. And they were bad.
Well, do it
And the
better.
actor doing it was bad.
Do it better.
Stop shitting on Nick Cage. It's a national
What? I
treasure.
was not
That
shitting
sounds
on
like a
that.
bad
So
90s
black.
R&B song, doing it bad.
Doing it bad.
He is a national treasure.
And an
Alright,
80s
that is
metal
the
song.
This is the last rumor for the night. Thank God.
Doing it fast.
Oh my
and bad.
gosh.
A live action
The
Teen
musical.
Titans movie is in the works. Start writing. Anna Noguera is writing the script. I just brought this up because this will be our casting couch for next Monday.
Oh,
We're gonna
geez.
cast the Teen Titans.
Ooh, can I cook it? Can I cook?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy.
This should be fun. And we're casting Teen Titan as
Who's the tiger?
a
Oh my god.
They must have a lot of faith in her writing to
Yeah.
give her a second without ever
Who's
seeing
the
the results of
tiger?
the first.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, who's the tiger? Is that Beast Boy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
See, he's green.
Is he? He looks
Yes.
white.
What?
I'm
What?
colorblind. I'm colorblind. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, I didn't know. What the fuck, you bastard?
Oh, like,
That's,
what are you
That's
talking
Siegfried.
about?
That's Siegfried and Roy.
That explains a
with
lot.
the tiger in the front there.
That's why you don't like black people.
They have the white tie.
Yeah,
Just kept
they're hard to look at. It hurts.
Makes it bad for the 3 of us
Oh
in
my
this
God.
panel. So
What? What are we talking about here again?
All right, I'm just joking, everyone.
I
Please
wasn't paying attention.
put
All
down
I
the
heard was
torches and the pitchfork.
Something about black
PSA
people,
time.
and then somebody said hard to look at. Or
You want to do it,
something.
Dion?
Ouch.
I can do
Hold
it.
on. There you go.
We here at Kingdom of Nerds do not support racism. Obviously, you see me like we don't. And you, the host of the show, is black, so no, we don't condone racism at all. None.
Show is
I'm
not
black,
colorblind.
And that's one to grow on.
There we go.
I'm right here, even though my name is Blue Jay, so it doesn't really make any sense. But you know,
No, don't be
Don't call
saying that,
yourself-
cuz.
don't call
No,
yourself
no,
Black
no.
Black
Jeez, guys.
What's wrong with you guys? Next up,
all right.
Marvel Studios executive Brad Winderbaum says that Ironheart and Wonder Man are in the editing process. They're spectacular, they're amazing, and they're different. We're able to explore corners of the universe that are really exciting. Riri Williams is one of them, and I cannot wait for people to meet Simon Williams.
Who's playing Simon?
I forgot his name.
Black Manta.
It's not Nathan Fillion, is it?
Oh, the actor that plays Black Manta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Abdul Mateen.
Oh.
I'm actually in terms of the two, I'm actually looking forward to Ironheart because I actually like rereading for Wakanda Forever. I like that actress.
I do too. Yeah.
I don't know who the hell Wonder Man is. I just feel like that's
he's
an
Avenger level character. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I don't like. Well, first of all, I don't like the name. So praise whoever named this, who really try to cash in on Wonder Woman. I feel like change the damn name.
They missed out. Nathan Fillion would have been a superb Wonder Man.
He was in the posters, wasn't he?
I believe so. There were rumors going around for a while.
There were Easter eggs, and they actually used his face.
Yeah, I just don't like the name Wonder Man. Like, the fuck? All right, I'm looking forward to Ironheart. So,
yeah, me too.
I mean, if you think the Avengers, and Captain America and Iron Man are C-list, Wonder Man.
That's C-list.
Man.
Yeah, he's on Wolverine's level.
Oh Jesus!
I think he's lower than Wolverine.
All right.
Hey,
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney says Madam Web was a building block for her. It's what allowed me to build a relationship with Sony. Everything in my career I do for the story and the strategic business decisions. Because I did that, I was able to sell Anyone But You and get Barbarella.
I'm excited about Barbarella.
That was part of her. They asked her to do that, and she said she wanted Barbarella.
All right, and so I guess
can't wait.
Yay!
To that I say fair enough.
Good business.
Cool. Yeah, and
I'm always down for more Sydney Sweeney.
Considering Anyone But You lapped the box office of Madam Web, how many times? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think she's doing okay.
And the next story, which leads directly from this. Sydney Sweeney about a Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman spinoff or solo film in the future. I think that if the story is right and you have the right team, I would love to do it.
Well, actually,
that means yes, it's happening.
If you get the correct team to get it,
get the right people to do it.
I'll say this. Even though Madam Web was a shit water filled toilet of a movie,
diarrhea.
I'm
Isn't that bad?
People put hard time into making this.
You're giving it too much credit, Blue Jay.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh look, that movie. Look, I think the movie was bad, but I won't. If Sony gets the right people, the right crew, I wouldn't mind seeing a spin-off of some of these characters. I wouldn't mind that unless Sony can get their little hands off this thing and make a little film based on at least one of the three. They should maybe a spin-off. I don't know.
I don't want to see them carry a film. I would rather see her show up in a Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
That too. Yeah.
Bring these characters into that universe. Yeah. That would be interesting and competent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say competent?
But,
yes, I said competent.
But they have to kind of make I call Madam Web a pre-origin story. It's not really an origin story; it's a pre-origin story.
I mean, like I say, if you had a good live action Gwen,
not even a story.
If you had a good live action Silk, I would say you could set up a Spider-Woman, which was a fun series when they did it, the comics. But they don't, because right now all you're going to care about is Julia Carpenter, and I don't think that's going to carry a movie as a Spider-Woman.
Next up, Pedro Pascal said residual check from Buffy the Vampire Slayer saved him from going homeless when he only had $7 in his bank account. It literally is the reason I was able to stay in acting and not give up. He was
Buffy.
Yes, season 4, episode 1. She meets him when she's walking to class at night, and then vampires grab him. He turns into a vampire. Buffy kills him.
Oh, he looks
So
like
quit
a young,
watching Buffy on
episode.
streaming, goddammit, because he don't get paid.
Back
He's
when
such a young man. Look at
Joss
him.
Whedon wasn't a dirty word.
He was respectable in the industry.
Man, look at him. He's such a young man. Look at all this
Yeah.
wrinkle and fur on his face.
That's what being on Wonder Woman 84 will do to you. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right? Oh man, facts.
God, that movie was bad.
It's called getting old. Look at Joe.
I'm 27.
Tell me you're
he just turned 27.
You look good for 27, Joe.
He dies. He dies at that gray.
Yeah. I'm really
Hey,
Benjamin
I-
Buttons.
Hey, I'm older than him. Great.
This just goes to show you residuals back then were better than they are today.
Yeah.
He was in the movie for like
Well,
10 minutes. I'm in the show for 10 minutes.
well, I mean,
Yep.
TV is different than streaming.
Yep.
Network TV and all that, and having
Once-
things in
once-
syndication.
Yeah, once
is-
syndication hits, the game changes.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
kind of set for life.
Syndication money is nice.
Yep. Next up, the original Crow director Alex Proyas does not support the idea of a remake. Brandon Lee died making it. It was finished as a testament to his lost brilliance and tragic loss. It is his legacy. That's how it should remain.
I don't blame him for what he said. I mean, I get what he said because
What
the
did he say
tragedy
about
of
City
what
of Angels?
Yeah.
Well, that was a
like
sequel,
killing-
not a reboot.
we don't talk about.
This is an
City of
actual, this is an actual reboot or a remake of the Eric Draven Crow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they're using the name, but I think they're tweaking some things.
Yeah. I don't really now with the Crow remake. I mean, I like the trailer, but I don't know if the movie's going to be any better. Or I don't know.
Yeah, the trailer looked good. I mean,
I like them. I'm more of a wait and see because I like the Crow. I like the original Crow. It's one of those movies that kind of it's a little freaky when watching it. It's not like the movie like scary or anything. It's kind of like the movies about a guy that got killed, got back to life, with an actor that died on set. It's kind of a very eerie thing, like bittersweet to watch.
Yeah.
When I love
watch it
Alex
all the time.
Proyas, as a director, so
Yeah.
Dark City is
But-
one of my favorite movies.
There was a on the old VHS of The Crow. There was an interview at the end of the movie with Brandon Lee, and it was interesting because he was talking about how you never know, like when you're going to see your last sunset and all that stuff. And that
How many picnics with your father you'll have? How many are left?
yeah,
We see
Yeah.
life as an inexhaustible well. That's what he said, but it's not.
Yep.
You never know when
And
you're.
he-
And then he died right after that.
he
This
died
is-
right after saying
This
that.
is my favorite movie of all time. I've studied it for 30 years,
Yeah.
and I am absolutely okay with this. If he's trying to say that Brandon died making this movie, so there should never be another person to play
Yeah, I don't agree with
Eric Draven.
I don't agree with
Eric
that either.
Draven. I don't agree with that. Tell that to Joaquin Phoenix, and tell that to Jared Leto, and tell that to anybody else who ever wants to play the Joker. Just because Heath Ledger died doing the Joker, probably the best Joker ever. That no one should ever play the Joker again. That's gatekeeping. That's a shitty take. I don't agree with it. And
Which
I also believe if Brandon Lee was alive, he would say, "Fuck yeah, go for it."
Yep.
Which
Yeah, but
I-
you've had different Crows in the comics.
Yep.
Yeah, I think what he get. I think
So-
I get what he's saying from like a personal aspect because he was friends with Brandon during the making of this movie, and I think it's coming from that perspective, which I completely get. But this is a movie based on a comic book. It's a comic book character, so I think it's going to be remade
And
regardless.
it's been 30 years. You guys know the 31st is his it's been 30 years. Brandon Lee died on the 31st of March. The movie was released in May. I'm working on
gosh.
a 30th anniversary review of this right now. And you know what's crazy? What makes me feel old? I re-released my 20th anniversary review of The Crow and Brandon Lee's death and all that just the other day. And it feels weird because I'm sitting there 10 years ago. I'm talking about there's going to be a reboot. Supposedly Bradley Cooper or that guy from Dracula Untold. We're getting a new Crow movie soon. That shit was 10 years ago. I made that shit 10 years ago. The 20th anniversary of The Crow. I re-released it a few years ago from my first channel, my big channel, and I don't know if anyone loves the Crow character as much as me, except for maybe Thade. And I'm telling you, I'm okay with this. I'm absolutely okay with this. And I think that takes like this are fine. I get it. No one's trying to take the original Crow away from us. It's always going to be magic. We're never going to lose that legacy. The Crow will always be Brandon Lee. When people look at Michael Keaton and he says, I'm Batman, people feel that shit because Michael Keaton will always be Batman. Adam West will always be Batman. You know what I mean? Brandon will always be the Crow. Always.
And this is just a modern take. It's a newer modern take of the story. I don't see any problem with it.
Here's what I was saying yesterday, Joe, before I had to take my stream down because somebody went off. It was fun, but here's my thing.
Oh, jeez.
About the take on this Crow, okay? Even if this movie sucks, even if it's not good, which I'm pulling for this movie, it's going to drive the younger crowd, these younger kids, to go watch the original, and the original will get even more bigger and become a cult classic. This is going to drive traffic. It's going to funnel people to latch onto this character in these comic books, even if they don't like this movie. Now, I'm not really digging the look 100%, but I saw that trailer. I've seen some pretty metal shit, and that trailer's metal, bro. That is a rad ass trailer, dude. The death scene, the murder scene's brutal. It stuck with me for like a full day. I'm like, wow, they suffocated each other with plastic bags and made them watch each other die. You know what I mean? Like, and it looks like
they're RoboCop.
And it looks like they're bringing in a new character. I think we're going to get the Skull Cowboy.
You know what people don't understand about this new Crow? It's not a remake of the original movie. It's another take on the graphic novel.
It's just a reimagining. That's all it is. A reimagining of the graphic novel that James O'Barr did. You know, like it's just people are going to get mad, and I understand it.
I had heard originally that he was diverging from O'Barr's original source material, which is fine. I don't care what people do for an adaptation. And I truthfully, I have no problem with the movie or them using, this character versus a different Crow. I'm just saying, if you're going to make another Crow movie, you do have a universe where you had other people that were the Crow. So you didn't have to go that route. But they did.
Well, the Crow wasn't the person. It was the
spirit of vengeance.
Yes.
Yeah, that brought them back. Yeah.
I did such a great breakdown of that trailer yesterday, and then my friend came in and got all crazy, and I had to take the stream down because I was in. Bruce, you were there. I was feeling myself, man. I was in the zone. All those different crows.
Yes, you were feeling yourself on stream. Yeah.
Each crow represents a different spirit, which lets you know it's an anthology. Looks like they're introducing the Skull Cowboy that didn't get to be in the original movie because Brandon died and they had to shrink everything down. I mean, they could franchise this if they do it right. They can franchise it the right way. I really hope they do, man.
I want a female Crow.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's been a couple. There's been, I think, 4 actually.
Yep. Hold on. Show it again, Joe.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm at the more.
All right. Next up, Knives Out team Rian Johnson and Ram Bergman. Ryan Johnson and Ram Bergman. my eyes hurt, all right. Bergman signed 2-picture deal with Warner Brothers.
Wait, what? How? Hold on. Whoa, what? How? Well, hold on. I thought he was working. Really? I'm triggered now. Look, I thought he was working on a trilogy for Star Wars. Everybody keeps saying it's not confirmed that it's canceled. It's still out there. It's going to happen. Really? So he's signing 2-picture deals with another studio? And he's still got to finish that next Knives Out movie? We're never getting that trilogy. Thank God.
I'm going to comment on Yeah, I'm going to comment this real quick. Then I got to go.
Wow. Ryan Johnson.
You nailed it.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
But yeah, I'll comment on this real quick, then I got to go. But I'm not surprised. I know people really wanted to see. Well, I think there's people that want to see Ryan Johnson's trilogy. I'm actually one of those people that was interested in seeing a trilogy. Because I thought the Last Jedi was
everybody loves a train wreck and a car wreck. Yeah, people were definitely interested to see that trilogy.
I thought the Last Jedi was fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm in the middle on it, but I love it. I love his Knives Out movies.
They're great.
That was great.
But like There was no way.
Brick was a great movie.
Yeah. Looper. He did Looper, right? Looper was a great movie, but his Star Wars movie sucked. I'm sorry, he just shouldn't be around Star Wars.
But yeah, I mean, whether you hate Last Jedi or whether you love it, there was no way they were going to bring him back because his movie single-handedly divided the fan base so severely. It would not be good for them to announce that he was going to make a trilogy. No, the first movie was way more loved than Last Jedi. Let's be honest. This $2 billion $2 billion Force Awakens, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. No. It's not even a comparison.
Oh yeah, right. No, you're right. It's not. Yeah. Oh, the whole timeline that Rian Johnson screwed up, and then they had to retcon to fix his movie. Of course, his movie did better. He's the guy that messed up the whole timeline. That's why the Last Jedi doesn't even make any sense. That whole trilogy don't make sense now because of this guy.
But yeah, it wouldn't be good if they brought him back. Like it just won't be good for the fan base, unfortunately. So, if he's going off to other studios that appreciate him more, then more power to him because the Star Wars fan base is fucking nuts. And
we're crazy.
But not as bad as Trekkies.
I like him as a director. Laura Dern had no business in that movie.
No.
Right? Admiral Purple Hair? What the hell is that about, man? I don't even know.
The best storyline I've ever
thing about the only good thing about I really love the Porgs. The Porgs were cool and the Crystal Critters. That's it. There were some good scenes. I loved seeing Luke back on the Falcon. Who didn't love that? That was great.
I'm happier that he has a 2-picture deal with Warner Brothers. I like Knives Out. I like Brick. I like Looper. I don't mind his movies. I'll watch his movies. Just it's good.
I'm sorry.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Later,
stay out of my Star Wars. Is all you're saying.
I'm sorry. I'm telling you, man. It's just
I don't
it's like
give a shit.
When people bring up Rian Johnson in that Last Jedi movie, I feel like I just licked a camel's ass. That's what it tastes like. like that movie sets me off so bad, bro. It just sets me off.
Why do you know what that tastes like?
What? That's my
hold on. Don't act like y'all ain't never been camel.
How can you even make that comparison?
Don't even act like
experience.
Y'all have licked some camel ass before. Stop it. Don't even act like you ain't camel.
Next up, moving on.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Nice. I saw this on X, and I was like, "Will he make a good Shazam?"
Fuck yes,
Alan Ritchson.
That is Shazam. What are you talking about?
I mean, he looks just like him. Look at the picture. Look at the picture.
Look at the jawline.
I think people say they want him as Batman. I can see him as Batman, but looking at that picture, I wouldn't mind seeing him as Shazam.
He's already been Hawk. Okay.
Yeah.
He was.
What else has he been? He's been.
I was mad when they killed him off.
He was in Titans, man.
Yeah, he was also in. He was also the original Aquaman.
Yep.
Wait, he was.
Yeah, in WB.
In Smallville, he had one season of Aquaman as a spin-off.
There's a trailer for it out there online if you look for it.
But I do not want. He looks like Shazam though. He looks like a pretty rad. But I thought if I could fan cast,
his collar's broken though.
Yeah, I would like to fan cast him. If I could fan cast him in anything, he looks great as Shazam though. That might change my mind. But I think he would make a great Deathstroke. Because he's just so stoic as Jack Reacher, and Jack Reacher is just Deathstroke without the powers. You know what I mean? Like no joke. Like I would love to see him as Deathstroke.
He could be the Green Arrow.
I think he'll look good in any or almost any DC character that kind of has that resemblance to anything like any buff character.
Green Lantern.
Well, he's also a good actor, Blue Jay. Like he is a really good actor. Like if you watch Reacher or even his younger stuff, he's just good. He's just.
Really, I haven't seen
Reacher was fun and a really fun watch. I wouldn't say it was good acting.
He was a highlight of season 2 of Titans, dude. Like 100%.
I haven't seen Reacher, but I've seen one of the clips stuff on the action scene. They look pretty badass.
Oh yeah, it's a fun series. Not the best acting, even though it had the girl that played Zatanna.
All right. Next up, there is a Red Band Blood Hunt #1, which is going to be more explicit than the regular Blood Hunt comic. And here is the 1 in 25 cover, which is amazing.
And apparently,
Just to have more
being a
blood.
vampire gives you a lazy eye.
No, wait. Let me see. Can you make it bigger? Did they mess it up? Did they do?
No,
Oh
I can't
wow,
make it
he
bigger.
does have a lazy eye.
You guys are horrible.
No, you got to look at that. But that's a cover, man. That's a cover.
I'm buying this cover.
All I'm saying is, if I ever,
Yeah,
if
the
I was
eyes don't line
ever,
up.
if I was ever lucky enough for anybody to be like, "Hey, Chris, we want you to do our cover," I would definitely make sure I didn't give Thor a fucking lazy eye.
This
Yeah,
is
what was
a
final,
this is
final
a
you thinking?
this is a U. Oh yeah, this is a U cover. I was like, wait, what? I still
You know
like
what
it though.
is?
It's gonna be hot.
I like
Lionel
any of the
Lazy
I like
Eye,
any of the
dude.
throwback covers.
They're
like
basing
that.
it off of Thor Ragnarok, where he loses his eye.
Oh,
And then
but yo, that's a good.
and
I'm
then
gonna.
he gets-
That's
And
my
then he
head
gets
canon,
that
Brian.
funky little eyeball thing.
Good
from
job,
Guardians
Brian.
of the Galaxy.
Now I love the cover. Now it's a great.
I'm
cover.
helping you put it together, guys. I got
Yeah,
you.
no, that helps.
You do know that
Oh, that
somebody's
is a
holding his head.
decapitated
He's depicated.
Yeah,
Decapitated.
that's why he's lazy eyed, because the muscles aren't working on his eyes anymore.
Oh, so he's dead.
He's dead.
That's a horse of a different color.
It is a horse of a different color.
Let me just tell you guys something, not to steer it completely away from the comic book cover, but God of War fighting this dude was a bitch. Fighting
Ares?
Thor was oh my god, fighting Thor and God of War was a bitch. It took me a day and a half because I didn't play on easy mode. I played on like hard mode, and I'm telling you what, Thor was a beast. And you know who voiced him? You know who voiced Thor in the God of War game? Opie from Sons of Anarchy. I always forget that guy's name.
Howard?
No, Sons of Anarchy.
Different.
The big dude.
Different Opie.
That
Not
played,
Opie from
Beta
Opie from
or whatever,
Sons of
Walking
Anarchy.
Dead or.
Anthony Edwards, maybe I think it's no, I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, he's great.
It's not Goose. It's not Anthony
Yeah,
Edwards.
yeah.
But I thought this was a killer cover. It's
Not
awesome.
Opie from Andy Griffith.
Yeah,
It's cool for like as
around
age this is. It's cool. I just once he mentioned that I now I can't stop looking at it. He messed it up for me.
Next up, here we go. The
Oh,
Poohniverse.
Christ.
Ryan
The
Hurst.
The twisted
Sorry.
childhood universe that began with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey films will also include Bambi, The Reckoning, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, Pinocchio Unstrung, and Poohniverse launches a symbol.
How are they getting access to these Disney IPs? How are they
They're
doing
public
it?
domain.
They're public domain. Winnie the Pooh is public domain.
Wow.
This was a
That
joke
makes
when you
sense.
showed this picture earlier, Bruce.
Oh, really?
I love that.
Somewhere Perp has a big smile on his face.
Poohniverse is maybe the greatest title I've ever heard. Just gonna say that right there.
Sounds like a porno.
It does sound like.
I had to ask. I had to ask. I was like, I came off as such a nerd. I'm like, Bruce, can I ask you a question? What is the Poohniverse? I'm confused here.
Sounds like
I guess-
sounds like a universal.
It sounds
shit.
like
Oh,
another name for another way to call a cat a kitty, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but, you know what? Perp is so excited. He loves this shit. He
Different than the Poohniverse movies I've seen.
He just does.
Yeah, right?
Perp loves these B-level. They got they made bank off that first one, even though it was shitty, and now they're getting a sequel, Blood and Honey
man.
too. And Perp loves. I don't see the appeal. I think I'm gonna be honest, I think that kind of stuff's dumb as all shit.
I don't
That's
see
just
the
me,
well personally. I don't see the appeal. I feel like ever since the public domain, these properties are like public domain. I feel like they like the first knee-jerk reaction is to make a horror film, like a hard R
cheap.
horror film.
'Cause
Make
they're
it cheap and stuff. And then when I saw freaking Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, that movie wasn't really, wasn't good. And the fact that they have, and then the fact that these people have the overconfidence to make a whole universe before the film ever sees $1 at the box office just annoys the living shit out of me. Like you have you're already making the whole universe of these things. It's
They're
like-
made so cheaply, though. It doesn't have to.
I know,
do well.
but like
They're
it's
still going to make
crazy. Like
money.
it's crazy though, and I honestly feel
And
like,
a lot of people, Blue Jay, a lot of people embrace horror right away as their first directorial things because it's a
Yeah.
gateway. It's a gateway into the actual business. A lot of horror directors look at Raimi. You know what I mean? A lot of
Right.
horror directors get big stuff later on down the line. You know,
If you,
Oh,
if
no,
you can
I-
have a Terrifier universe of movies, you can have a
Yeah.
universe.
Right?
Looks
That
like-
stupid clown that saws people in half.
Ah,
My mom's
Yes.
calling. What's that stupid clown's name? I gotta go. Thanks for having me on. But yeah,
Later,
I forgot
buddy.
the name of that
See you,
stupid ass
Chris.
clown. Clowns suck. I'm just
Terrifier.
letting you know, guys. I love you guys.
Tell your mom I said hi.
ah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
I-
weekly thing.
Yeah. This Poohniverse. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna.
I
pan
have to
out.
watch the Blood and Honey. I haven't watched it yet.
It.
Now I have to
bro,
watch
Homework
that-
assignment for everybody.
Yeah, that movie was. You can tell this film was literally just made just when Winnie the Pooh went public domain. It was your knee-jerk reaction, like let's make a Winnie the Pooh movie. You
They
can
wanted to be
tell
first.
how cheap it is. It's like, frick.
But I mean, when you think about these movies, they're not looking to make 500 million at the box office.
Which I
They're,
get.
They're,
yeah.
they're looking to turn out a $5-10 million movie.
I think
Maybe,
Winnie the Pooh
maybe
was
make
like
15.
250,000 to make or something like that.
Let me look it up. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey.
Because they're not using big actors.
$100,000 budget.
Yeah.
And how much did
Yeah.
it make?
And it probably made a couple million.
5.2 million
There you go.
worldwide.
So I mean, that's a nice
Shit,
margin.
why didn't we think of this? Jeez.
It kind
Steamboat,
of, you know
hey,
what?
Steamboat Willie's still out there.
Yeah,
Damn
let's
you,
do it.
Perk.
Winnie the Pooh.
Perk could
Blood
have
and
totally
Honey.
made this.
That comes out. Oh wait, hold on. The sequel comes out March 26th.
Oh,
Yes, it is Terry Floyd. The Sonya Mattis cover is.
Why do I have to? Why do I want to go and see that? I don't know. If
Sonny
it's
Mattis
like
cover of what?
in my theater.
Pooh versus Bambi?
Dawn of whatever. I don't know.
the it's a Pooh versus. Is it Pooh versus Bambi? It might have been.
Pinocchio could be good if it's a horror.
I mean,
another horror
Pinocchio.
buff.
Pinocchio's been like public domain forever. So I'm like, I
Winnie the
don't.
Pooh kaiju. Oh hell yeah, bro!
Winnie the Pooh kaiju.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Think about it.
I mean, I think out of the out of the 5 movies that are here,
Mhm.
I guess the Bambi one, because I want to see how the hell they're gonna do with Bambi. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you can already see from the cover. That's a dope cover though.
I
Not
want
gonna lie,
Bambi
but-
shooting.
I mean,
Hunter.
I'm guessing Bambi's mother gets killed, and then Bambi goes and exacts revenge.
with a shotgun.
The story writes itself.
I do wonder what the Poohniverse movie is gonna. I wonder what. So like, how are you gonna? So you're gonna combine all these monsters, and what they're gonna do? Like, are they gonna fight a villain, or are they just gonna run amok and kill people? I'm thinking the latter.
Just team up to kill humans. They're wrong.
And then we need a Poohniverse Endgame where they're all in the same movie.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
that is Poohniverse. That's the
Oh,
Endgame
Monsters
movie.
Assemble? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
so
wonder-
bad that we love it.
It's gonna be a dumpster fire.
They're gonna have a.
Just like that Rippaverse crap.
We'll save that for another stream.
The what are they? The
Same,
Soka
same,
sisters?
same
or
budget. Same budget as that
Soska
trailer.
sisters?
That trailer, the Yara. Oh God.
The Soska
All
sisters
right.
can direct Poohniverse.
Let's move on.
the Russo brothers.
Time for timeless movies. Yay! We picked buddy movies this week.
Buddies.
Buddies. Do you have a
Is-
buddy you can
is-
hang out with?
Is Brian frozen?
Huh?
Oh no.
Wow.
You hadn't moved in a couple minutes, so I was just checking.
No,
on
I'm
you.
just playing video games. This is why I don't Twitch stream. Because it consists of me staring at the screen like this.
This was
Yeah.
Dom's pick, Tango and Cash from 1989. Dom
That is a
couldn't make
great
it.
movie.
Everybody remembers this?
That is a great movie.
Terry Hatcher was wonderful in that movie.
Yep.
Yep.
Jack
That's a great
Palance.
movie. Then next up, The Professional, released in 1994. This is Joe's movie.
This is a fantastic movie.
Luke Besson.
Yeah, Gary Oldman. This is my favorite Gary Oldman role in any movie that he's done.
And Natalie Portman's first movie.
It's a great. I like weird buddy pictures. I was pulling between this and Any Which Way But Loose, but I stuck with this. I love Luc Besson movies in general. This is also Jean Reno's best movie, and he's done some good stuff, especially if you watch a lot of his foreign stuff. It's a touching picture, but in the end, it really is a buddy picture. I know it's not a traditional buddy picture, but it is a perfect buddy picture where you bring together two unlikely
Buddies.
people.
Two buddies.
Yeah, but it's always good when there are two unlikely characters that come together and form some type of bond.
Yep.
You definitely get that in this movie.
Like an odd couple almost.
Yes.
Yeah. After that, we have Rush Hour from 1998.
Yes.
Yeah. This was my pick.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yep. Brett Ratner, Jackie Chan, Chris. I mean, this is a classic buddy movie. Yeah, that's all. Carry on.
Carry on.
The chemistry between these two was amazing. Chris Tucker in his prime.
Did they do what, 40s?
3.
Yeah.
I think they announced a 4 like a couple of years ago, but I mean, Chris Tucker hasn't been in a movie in a while until he appeared in that movie Air with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
So I miss Chris Tucker and things.
He was funny.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He was funny.
Oh, My Name Is Nobody is good.
Fifth Element. He's the best in Fifth Element.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion from 1997. Starring Mira Sorvino, Lisa Kudrow, and Janine Garofalo.
I invented Post-its.
You got fat. I'm pregnant. Your baby gonna look like a monkey. Such a great, dumb, blonde comedy. Oh my God. I love this movie. Quintessential girl buddy movie. Fun movie. Then after that, Tommy Boy, released in 1995.
The greatest film of all time. Yes. No, this is the quintessential buddy movie.
It is.
Hmm.
This in 48 hours.
Better than Black Sheep?
Oh yes, Tommy Boy's much better than Black Sheep.
It's got the M&M's reference, all the car parts.
Wait, is this the one with the bees when they jump out of the car with the bees?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. This is the good one.
This also has go down to the Linsky's, the Auto Parts King. Yeah, dude, just
you got fat guy in a little coat.
Prime Tommy,
Yeah.
Chris Farley, and Prime David Spade.
Nice.
Way before
Beverly Hills.
Joe Dirt.
And Beverly Hills Ninja.
There's so many buddy movies out there, going back, comedies, action.
Beverly Hills Ninja. I forgot about that movie. Yeah, it was a movie.
Next up, since we didn't have a show yesterday, I think thought we'll go over the hot covers of the week and do some FOC for you comic book lovers.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, Bri.
Yeah, bro.
Bye.
I'll stick around for a little bit.
All right, cool. All right, at number 10, we have X-Men Forever, number 1, the 1 in 100 lyrics Lee Incentive with Mystique on the cover.
Yeah.
Hold on.
These are next week's?
This is this week's.
This week's.
Yeah. Cover's coming out this Wednesday.
I'll get the trade dress. I'll get the trade dress and not
Blue Jays added these pictures to Spank Bank.
I know what's going on here.
At number 9, we have
you can get with Joe if you want some pictures, Dad.
Yeah.
We got Django Fett number 1, the
Stacks
1 in
and
100
stacks of
shoe incentive.
That's nice to see you do a
that's a cool
non-thick
cover.
girl cover.
Yeah,
I'm just mad it's a 1 in 100. I mean, come on.
that's crazy.
Isn't there a trade dress of this though too? I believe?
Yeah.
I just get the trade dress.
At number 8, we have Man's Best Friend number 1, the Chris Forstner variant.
Yep.
This is open order.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good read. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, Trisha's work is always fun.
At 7, we have Captain Marvel number 6, the 1 in 25, the Call
Making Lucas
incentive.
happy.
Captain Marvel showing off those guns.
So mad about that one.
Nah. I don't like it that much.
I love it, but I meant to pre-order it last week when it popped up on Midtown, and I completely forgot about it. And now it's sold out.
That sucks.
Yep.
At number 6, we have World's Finest 25, the William Shatner cameo variant. For all you Trekkies. Trekkies.
DC Star Trek crossover.
I just love Shatner.
Denny Crane.
Then at number 5, we have Star Wars Visions number 1, the 1 in 25 Will Spatasio incentive.
Oh, that's badass.
That's kick. Yep, it's a badass cover.
That's nice.
Dude, he was bad. Dude, that's from the first episode of Visions. I like that episode a lot.
This
Ronan and the Droid.
Yeah.
Takashi.
I'm glad they're doing more of these Visions. It's nice.
The 1/100. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's nice to see Portasio's been getting a little bit of work lately too. He's been doing some covers.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 1/100 Okazaki Virgin's pretty cool too. But yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
And we'll be talking about Okazaki on Friday on Qualified.
On the Qualified on Renovision. We got Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 6, the 1 in 25 Darren Warren Johnson incentive.
Can we get a crossover with that film? Can we get a crossover movie?
I wish they'd do an animation of it.
Anime.
That would be sweet.
I'd almost prefer it to be animated.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, they done crossover with different WBIP, so this wouldn't be that surprising.
I just love Daniel Warren Johnson.
Then at number 3, we have Catwoman 63, the Souza Michael Women's History Month variant.
Where's the Wonder Woman? You don't have the Wonder Woman?
What? What Wonder Woman? There's a Wonder Woman?
Yeah, the Wonder Woman. Says Michael's first.
So Bruce.
Oops. Yes.
No, the Wonder Woman's better.
No one loves Shat more than Shat.
That is true.
At number 2, we have Savage Red Sonja number 5, the 1 in 20 Panosian incentive.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That is such a beautiful cover.
It is. This whole series, all of his covers have been
fire.
Yeah, they've just been amazing. But this one is definitely the best of the bunch.
Yep. And at number 1,
is it Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman.
Right. Wonder Woman number 7, the Souza Michael Women's History.
Get out that camera.
And it's says Micah's first Wonder Woman cover.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Did you see the Rogue drawing she showed on Instagram? She's got a Rogue cover coming out.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my god, it was so amazing.
It was.
I know. I ordered some stuff from her site. Wait for it to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next up, Ultimate FOC.
Ultimate FOC.
These are comics releasing in beginning of April.
Did you copy this all from the other slide?
Yes.
Wow.
Also, I like how you did with the slides, though. That's kind of cool.
We got Fearless Dawn, the bomb number 4.
Yay, Steve Manning.
We got Absolute Power, the foil with men with blood coming out his chest.
Yeah, it's a free comic day book.
Fall of the House of X number 4, the 1 in 50 gifts incentive. And Ghost Rider Final Vengeance 2, the 1 in 25 Dole. It's supposed to be told Dole incentive.
That's Emma Frost?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
And that's the hood.
Yes, the hood has the spirit of vengeance, yes.
Yeah, the hood is Ghost Rider. Yep.
That's a cool. I love that Superman cover. I love the Emma Frost and freaking the hood. I don't know how the bomb got on here.
Because Steve Mannion's freaking amazing.
Yeah, because Joe's got me hooked on Steve Mannion. That's how I think there's another one.
Next up, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 19, the 1 in 25 Chew.
I love
Ultimate Black Panther 3, Boss Logic.
That's badass. All right.
Yeah, Boss
Ultimate
Logic's nice.
Spider-Man 2. Wait, Ultimate Spider-Man 2? Or it's supposed to be X-Men?
Maybe 3 or
3.
no, that's
Two?
Ultimate Spider-Man
It's
2.
It's
Okay.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man 2. Peach Momoko 3rd print.
Yeah.
Thundercats
Okay.
number 3. The David Nakayama limited virgin variant. Yeah, people were talking about this Momoko today in the chats. They're ordering the hell out of this book.
They can,
Yeah.
but fuck third prints. I'm so tired of all these multiple prints.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this one's
Then
going to be
we-
heavily ordered because it's
Yep.
such a nice cover.
It is a nice cover. Next up,
There we
got
go.
Three Terrors, Undead, one shot.
What's a funny cover?
That's
I love Steve
hilarious.
Mannion. Steve Mannion's fantastic.
Another Mannion.
Then we have
Oh, crap.
the Blood Brothers Mother, number 1, from Distillery Comics.
Don't sleep on Distillery. They got beautiful, beautiful books
Yes, they do.
with amazing writers and creators and artists.
Nice cover. That's a nice cover.
Tinian,
Yeah.
has a book coming out soon too, I believe, from Distillery.
Spectrograph. Yeah. It was on
Yeah.
FOC last week.
Yeah,
That's
last week.
There's some really
Death on a Horse. I like that. Oof, that's a good cover. Then we have the 1 in 25 Chaikin incentive. Then we have the 1 in 50 Mizuno incentive. Then we have Rat City number 1. This is think of it as a Spawn set in 2099 in the future.
Oh,
Yeah. McFarlane said it was more like sci-fi
Yeah.
than horror.
Looks like a half robot, cyborg, or whatever.
Yeah.
Spawn 2099. That's a cool
Yeah.
concept, though.
Yeah.
Since I never read regular Spawn, I probably won't pick that one.
Then we have Avengers Twilight number 5.
It's your
The
first
Ross.
old Kate Bishop.
Ben Sue, 1 in 100 incentive, and the 1 in 50 Virgin incentive.
Such a great series so far. It's been very enjoyable.
Then we have the Daniel Cunha variant. Those tats are really cool.
All the Acuna stuff has been so good.
And the 1 in 25 Tony Daniel. Nice. Then we have Blood Hunt number 1. The Pepe Larraz A. The 1 in 200. 1 in 200. Virgin incentive.
I love that cover. Love me some Greer.
And then we have the David Baldion variant.
They're doing a bunch of these mouth open variants.
There's a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 100. The Lotto.
This is connecting.
Javier Fernandez variant. John Christopher Tyler variant. Throwback.
In case you are collecting those Del Autos, there will be.
You know what? That's
multiple
you know
Del
what
Auto
the Black Panther cover and the third cover look pretty. That's badass.
Yep. I like that. I like that green. Some people don't like the green.
It's like one of those green screen mistakes you've seen on some people.
He accidentally wore a green jacket that day.
The 1 in 25 is the new incentive.
Kill new. Yeah.
Then we have the Lionel U wraparound. Nice.
A lot of covers for this book.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Then we have this is
that's the Momoko.
Momoko.
I messed up. My bad.
Yeah, it's a good one to mess up on because we all know it's Momoka.
The Red Band edition. We just spoke about this. And then Penthouse Comics. Oh, we have to.
Yes. They have amazing artists.
We got
They
Lyrics
have
Lee.
Great stuff. They have
Oh, you
good
stop.
stuff. Art's fantastic.
We got the Luana Vecchio.
Oh, I love Luana Vecchio.
And we had the Marguerite Savage.
Fuck, I'm trying to put it down.
We'll just email you the covers, okay?
Email them the cover.
Yeah, we'll just send.
Shit.
That
can't.
Vecchio. I love that Vecchio cover.
The Vecchio is
It's-
fantastic.
It's the phone. It's not me.
I buy everything, all the covers Vecchio does.
We got the Big Icky.
I hate that cover.
I
Like
love it. I
Cameron
love the
Stewart.
Big Icky cover. I love
Oh,
it.
I hate it. I
And
hate it.
the Souza Micah incentive, 1 in 10.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Put it down. Put it down. All right. No.
I did
No,
not
no.
put these slides up here. I don't want to be blamed for this later.
No. Put it down. Just. All right. Moving on.
And then we have the not safe for work covers.
Uh oh.
They're all polybagged.
Okay.
They
That
covered.
Lotte, Tula Lotte cover is gorgeous.
Not
Have you
safe
actually
for
seen
work
it?
covers.
You've seen it without the
Yes.
polybag?
I love Styx's comment.
Send him a box. Send him the covers and a box of Kleenex. Hey, Cyber. Shud's always giving Peach Momoko a hard time.
When Peach Momoko first came out, people loved her, and
Yeah.
then she did everything.
I have a short box of her stuff. I still like when she hits. She puts
Yeah.
out some beautiful stuff. She's just, I don't know how you do like 40 covers a month,
A
and
week.
some do look like they're phoned in a little bit sometimes. But
Yeah, she's just
I still
oversaturated.
love a lot of her work. I have a lot of her older work.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
And since it's the end of the show almost, I went to my car and got the toys I got from Sticks.
Did you find the candy?
Well, there you go. You got
Oh,
your
look at
Nightwing.
Nightwing?
You gonna take him out and play with him?
No.
Play with him in the bathtub?
Shout out to Deathstroke. John Stewart.
Oh, nice. The best Green Lantern.
Yes. Oh, Batman Who Laughs. The Batwing.
Nice. I think I've seen these at Target.
And then the Supermobile.
The what now?
There you go.
The
I have that.
Supermobile.
I have the
That looks
diecast.
like,
I have the original diecast version of that somewhere.
that looks like the Thundercats vehicle.
Why does Superman need a vehicle? He can fly.
It was the 70s when it first came out.
And it's got punching hands on the side. His hands aren't working.
Like I
Bro,
said, I got the little
bro,
diecast one
I-
from the 70s.
I dare James Gunn to have that in a movie.
Thank you, Sticks, for all of this at your table. And he threw this in for free. The
Nice.
Sound of Violence, Green Lantern, written by
Simon and Garfunkel.
Green Arrow, even.
Green Arrow, written by Kevin Smith. Great artwork.
I love Green Arrow.
So I just want to thank everyone for showing up and hanging out. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe to Red 5 Collects, Blue Jay. I think AOA put them in the chat earlier. Joe's Doolin at Renovision. And I will see you Sunday for the comic book show. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the panel. Have a good night, everyone.